trying to make you feel good. Baby, I'm just trying to show you real love. Open up your heart so you can feel good. Let a real one show you real love. Real love. I know you in pain. You been messing with these dum-dums, yeah, these lames. So me and them jokers, we ain't the same. I got the type of love to make you wanna change your last name. Baby, I'm better, not them dudes. I know you don't trust me, yeah, and it's cool. Give me some time and I'll show you. Even though your heart broke, I'm trying to heal your wounds so you can feel good. Baby, I'm just trying to show you real love. Open up your heart so you can feel good. Let a real one show you real love. Real love. Baby, I got what you need. Open up your eyes and see there's no other man like me. Give it time and wait and see. Wait a minute, I'm just trying to show you that I'm different. I know you're hard line, but I got the key to get it. And if you open up, baby girl, I can fix it. I wanna be the one for you. Baby, I'm better, not them dudes. No, you don't trust me, and it's cool. Give me some time and I'll show you. Even though your heart broke, I'm trying to heal your wounds so you can feel good. Baby, I'm just trying to show you real love. Open up your heart so you can feel good. Let a real one show you real love. Real love. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? Ay. Don't it feel good to find love? Don't it feel good? Ay. Don't it feel good to find love? Don't it feel good? Ay. Don't it feel
Bake fam! First and foremost, y'all already know, giving honor and glory to God for giving us another day to do what we love to do. God, thank you for providing us this platform to connect with your people to talk about NBA 2K25 news and just to fellowship and connect, Lord. I ask that you provide peace and healing over anybody who's able to come today, anybody who's not able to come today, Lord, because you are in control of everything that happens to each and every one of us. I just want to say we appreciate you. We love you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. What is up? What is up? What is up, Buttercup? Buttercup, what is up? Gotta turn on the camera, babe. Gotta turn on the camera. Yeah. Let me get it right. There we go. All right. Man. It is started. The 2K news rollout is officially begun. They dropped gems today or yesterday, and they got a logo or a new logo change. And we have the slogan for 2K25. Are you excited? I don't know. I'm not excited because I need to see some gameplay. And we're going to be talking about Zenmania today and how it's ruining games. Just cheating in general. How Zens is becoming the new ends. Meaning that more and more people are starting to find ways to cheat. It's cool to cheat nowadays. Nobody wants to be fair. Everybody want to be toxic. That's the kind of community we in. But shout out to my boy Demon as always, man. Shout out to the Twitter community, man. Yesterday, I was streaming yesterday, and for a minute, your boy thought I was getting view botted. We're gonna watch this trailer in a sec. Your boy thought he was getting view botted. No cap. I thought I was getting view botted because I was like, bro, There's 44, 50 people up in here, but I only see freaking 4 on my tube. Something's not adding up. And then I go to Twitter, man, or X. I gotta call it X. I go to X, man, and your boy got over 200 impressions over there. So shout out to my Twitter folks over there, or AKA X folks over there, that's rocking with us. We're gonna try to get the TikTok on board eventually, so people can watch us on TikTok and things like that. But I gotta start posting some content. But we literally legit had about 40, 50 people up in here yesterday from X and YouTube, man. So shout out to both of those people. Clap it up for those. Clap it up for those. Clap it up for those people, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Big love, big love, big love, big love, big love, big love. Shout out to my boy Jordan, a.k.a. the owner and co-owner of Mind Games. Get your hats today. We'll figure out a way to put that in as if you want to buy some merch from my boy. And you can get good quality stuff, too, by the way. Good quality stuff. But it's time to get into what you came for. Shout out to my boy B. What up, B? What's good, my boy? Clap it up for B. Clap it up. Clap it up for B. Clap it up for B. Clap it up for B coming in, checking out your boy Bake. Always love, always love. Shout out to my boy Jose. Oh, that ain't the one. That ain't the one. Shout out to my boy Jose right there. Clap it up for Jose. Clap it up, clap it up. Yeah. Clap it up for my boy Jose coming in, showing some love, rocking out with your boy Bake. I appreciate you. Now, let's get into the what if. 2K don't do no what ifs. 2K do absolutes. What up? Shout out to my boy Script. Welcome, Script. Shout out to my boy. Clap it up for my boy Script. Clap it up for my boy Darby in the building. DE Entertainment in the building. Clap it up for him as well. Clap it up, man. Beautiful. I feel the aroma. It's 2K25 season. It has begun. Have changed the logo. It's a red and black logo. You know I'm a Falcon fan. I got my thing over there right there. You probably can't see it, but I'm going to get my room set up eventually. But you're going to have the Atlanta Falcon joint all up in here. You know what I'm saying? If you got disrespect for Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to see me. All right, let's get into the video, man. Let's talk about it. Like, somebody ban Light. I'm just playing. Ban my boy Light for that. Ban him. Get him out of here. I'm just playing. And I'm not pre-ordering. It doesn't matter. I'm still not pre-ordering until the game is coming out earlier. I'm not pre-ordering at all until the game is coming out earlier. I will buy that game when it freaking drops. That's it. And I'm not buying a $100 edition until you start getting more bang for your buck. If I spend $100, I want to be able to have a build that I can upgrade and don't have to pay no more goddamn money. I'm tired of spending money on money, man. I'm already going to spend it anyway. But damn, let me feel like I earned something. Let me feel like I got something worth my money, worth my wow. But anyway, let's get into it. Hey, man, Kodak, I'm going to kick your butt. Don't be coming in them damn Discord with them damn emotes today. We ain't having it. We're not having it. All right, let's get into the video, man. Let's talk about it. Here we go. Let's get it. Make sure. Yep. All right. Let me make sure this volume up. Let's get it.
What if he listened to the doubters? What if he wasn't obsessed with the win? What if he slept on his dreams? Guess we'll never know.
Ball over everything. There it is, baby. The new logo. Let's watch it one more time, and then we're going to talk about it. Oh, wait. What is that? We're going to watch it one more time, and then we're going to talk about it. And who's the cover athlete?
What if he listened to the doubters? What if he wasn't obsessed with the win? What if he slept on his dreams? Guess we'll never know.
All over everything. thing. All right, fellas. All right. Some gems dropped. Number one, JT is the front runner of the cover athlete in 2K25. Jason Tatum is the cover. Clap it up for JT for that. Clap it up. I know it's not official, but it's official. They wouldn't put this man in front of the new logo, the new sort of era, ball over everything. We're going to talk about that in just a few. But I would be totally surprised if 2K don't have Jason Tatum as the cover athlete, because he's won the championship now. And now it's going to, bruh, even Jordan did this, man. Soon after the finals, they dropped the new Jason Tatum shoes commercial, bruh. Like, you know what it is? And we're going to talk about it. It's almost like the NBA and just the marketing. They want Jason Tatum to be the guy. You get what I'm saying? They want JT to be the face. They want him, you know? He light skinned, you know what I'm saying? The brother can play, you know what I'm saying? They want him to be the face. You know what I mean? They kind of want him to be the face. They trying to push him. And I'm not saying he don't deserve to be the face, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, he won a chip. Good for him. Clap it up for him winning chip. He won a chip, but at the end of the day, man, he still got a lot to prove, still got a lot to do, but he did win a chip. Now, let's talk about, first and foremost, JT, if he is the cover athlete, that's dope. You deserve it. You played your ass off. You wasn't, like I said, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum was like neck and neck, 1A, 1B. Can't go wrong with either one of them, however you want to flip it. You can make it do what they do. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about this new slogan. Ball. Here we go.
On his dreams. Guess we'll never know.
Never know. Ball. Let's talk about the ball over everything. Ball over everything. Great slogan, by the way. Look, clap it up for 2K for being an amazing marketing team. Like, I don't know. I don't know who on a marketing team, but 2K can sell you a dream. I'm telling you right now, that marketing team can sell you a dream, man. Hey, I'm telling you right now, whoever on that marketing team, they can sell you some dreams, bro, because they marketing is obsolete. It's elite. It is probably one of the greatest marketing teams ever in business, bro. Like, to put out a game that doesn't deliver a lot of times, but still get fans excited every year, bro. Marketing. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all not only get that, y'all get a bomb for that one. Because that is not easy to do, and they make it look so easy every single year. Every year we get into this cycle of 2K's trash, 2K this, 2K sucks. Ronnie this, Mike that. They can't make games. They do this, they do that. But soon they drop a new market and everybody get happy, bruh. Everybody gets super excited. Everybody gets super engaged. Everybody is already licking their chops for 2K25 just by a little teaser. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to jump all the way on the bandwagon, but I got to give credit when credit is due. Ball over everything. What could this mean? There have been a lot of rumors that's been saying that 2K is going to implement pro play more this year. There's a lot of rumors saying that this year is all about the gameplay. The gameplay. We're focusing on the gameplay. The gameplay. The gameplay. Now, 2K is really great with marketing, and they're really great with their words. Like, remember when 2K21, next generation, foot planning, ... Boy, your foot planning, you still be morphing, you still be traveling, Ain't no registering every footstep. People still be, bro, like the things that you able to do in this game, ain't no foot planning like that. People can fake run and dribble the ball, bro, that's a travel. Like if you shuffle your feet and don't dribble the ball, that's a travel. But I thought we had foot planning. Everything should be registered. Not in 2K. You still don't register the feet. You still can go, act like you're going to go, but then take a step and then, nah, bro. Ain't no actual foot planning. They probably try to administer the foot planning and try to make it where the foot planning is in the game. You still got people, remember Mike Wayne said, no vacuum screens. You still vacuum screens up in there. Remember they said, no morphing from a 2 to a 3. You still morph from a 2 to a 3. It's a lot of that stuff that they've said on marketing over and over again. But this year, supposedly, it's about the gameplay. Now, how do I feel about that? Will 2K deliver on the gameplay? Can they deliver on the gameplay? Can they do that? They have every capability to deliver on the gameplay. But the thing is what will they do with this year's gameplay? How will they deliver on this year's gameplay? Because there's a lot of people in this community. I be looking at videos, man. I do. Shout out to y'all people that be making videos. They be making some great quality content. There's a lot of people who are not satisfied this year. Like this year was probably the least satisfied a lot of people in this community have been. Like I'm being honest with you, dude. I'm not even capping. Like a lot of people have not played this game. Like have stopped playing this game. Have really just hung it up really, really earlier because they don't feel like that they're getting a return on their investment. They don't feel like they're getting a bang for their buck. They feel like they're getting cheated. And it's causing them to have like, gaming fatigue with a company. You know, when you play a game for so long, you hope for something to change. You hope for things to get better. You hope for things to improve, but it doesn't seem like that's happening in our community enough. And we're going to talk about the Zenmanias because Zenmanias is another corporate to why the game is at the state that it is, because there are a lot of people who glorify cheating more than ever. There's a whole community for cheating. And it's not just 2K, but it's in general. Cheating ain't never been nothing new, but it's glorified now. Like back in the day, if you cheated, you was looked at as like ostracized. You was cast out. You was like, bro, you're a weirdo. Like who cheats? Nothing you do matters. But there now is a community of 100,000 followers, of 100,000 corporates who want to cheat, who are willing to pay to cheat. Pay hundreds of dollars just to cheat in the game besides getting better. And do you blame the people for cheating? No. You blame the people that allows the cheating. You blame the people who is allowing things to take place. 2K still don't have nothing as far as like cheating bylaws. Where if you get caught, I guarantee, like if you really wanted to stop the cheating, all you had to do is say, if you are caught cheating using a Zen, whatever, you will be banned for life, number one. Number two, you will be sued. You will be sued. And imagine once they start putting them lawsuits on some folks, people will really start evaluating if it worth cheating or not. When people start subpoenaing your ass and telling you, that sounded bad, but subpoenaing you and telling you, you got to show up on court. You got to show up on court, my boy or girl. I don't discriminate. Bring your ass to court. We're going to sue you for everything you got. And you can never play our game. None of your emails, none of your names, none of that. Never touch our. I guarantee you more people start reevaluating their cheating schemes. There's no punishment for cheating. Oh, they banned their account. No, ban their console. Ban their IP so they never can get on that. It's possible if you want to do it, but they allow it. So at the end of the day, the blame falls back on the organization. Because if you're allowing people, it's like saying, it's like saying if you had a company, like say you got a bank and you got people stealing from your bank, right? You got people stealing from your bank and you ain't doing nothing about it. What you think they're going to keep doing? Stealing from your bank. But when you start taking people to jail, when you start, sending people to prison and all that, they start reevaluating about that stealing thing. You know what I'm saying? They start reevaluating that stealing thing. Let's even go even deeper. Let's say people that's shooting and killing folks. I guarantee you, if you start putting more death penalties out on them folks, they start reevaluating what they doing. Like, yo, if you gonna do what you gonna do, bro, you just know you death penalty, my boy. You out of here, my boy. Like, if you blatantly just kill somebody just to kill somebody blatantly, you out of here, dog. You ain't no none of that. You gone the next day, and we ain't even gonna put it on TV. You out of here, my boy. You gone. People will really start thinking like, damn, if I get caught, I'm dead. Like, ain't no years, ain't no time, ain't none of that. It's one and done. You gone. If you did something blatantly and it's proven blatantly, you out of here, my boy. Next day, gone. Bow. See you later. Then people start really thinking about killing and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Then people really start thinking about them what they doing. There's not a lot of consequence. If somebody kills somebody, I serve life in prison. I'm still alive. Some of them don't even fear death. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother story for a different day. But ball over everything. It's the organization fault. But what do you expect? The VC doesn't even transfer year to year. You know what? That is a great thing, and we can talk about that in just a second. Most ball over everything. Could this be the year? Could this be the year that 2K finally gets it right with gameplay? Could this be the year that 2K can balance out gameplay? I was looking at Uncle Demi's video, and there's a lot. See, this is where it gets tricky because now people are talking about, yeah, for sure, God over everything. We already know that, but if we talking about video games, you know what I mean? It's ball over everything. It's a good slogan, by the way. I'm not gonna knock that. But Uncle Demi is, and I don't know if it's gonna happen. It's all speculations. But he's really, really close to 2K, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of these speculations come out to be true. And 2K is an Uncle Demi and 2K, or Uncle Demi put out a 2K video about template builds and going back sort of to like an archetype system. Because at the archetype system, you was able to balance the game. There's some truth to that. What up, JB? Back in the day, when we had archetypes, we didn't have that many badges. And the game, to a sense, people had distinctive roles. I can't deny that. Can't deny that. I can't lie about that. You had a role. Whatever you made was who your player was. If you made a lock, he was a lock. If you made a PG, he was a PG. If you made a center, he was a center. You didn't really have centers dribbling like that. You really didn't have centers able to do a lot of stuff. Bigs really couldn't do that much. They wasn't that versatile as far as like dribbling per se. You know what I'm saying? And there was players like the Dukes and the Coles, the man that was able to do the stretch bigs, and they was having to have their stretch bigs move the way they was able to move. You get what I'm saying? But to a degree, they were still limited. They were still limited a lot. And I think people think that the only way you can balance the game is by limiting the players. And to a degree, there's some truth to that. When you limit the players' builds and you limit the badges that they get, you limit a lot of potential errors per se, because now every build is sort of balanced and equaled out. When you have people able to make whatever they want to make, so if they want to make a 99-3 and a 99 dunk, but then they don't have nothing else, you know what I mean? Yeah, they don't have nothing else, but that 99 dunk and that 99-3, they average out. You know what I'm saying? They can do a lot of things with those. They can kind of hurt the game per se, or whatever the case may be. It's almost sounding like the community wants to get away from this build system to try to help balance 2K. And here's my thing. What up, Emmanuel? What up, my boy? I I don't know if that's the only way. But I ain't gonna lie and say that's not a way that you can go about trying to. Can't hear me. You can't hear me? Can nobody else hear me? Somebody let me know if y'all can hear me or not. He said he can't hear me. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, I didn't know. I was just double checking. I'm not going to deny and say that, you know, having a set build, you know, like going back to the old pie charts, right, can't balance the game. You get what I mean? Because the games back in the day were balanced to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Players didn't have all the badges. Players didn't have access to a lot of things. So that limited, because you already know badges and animations is what makes your player obsolete in a lot of ways. So I'm not going to say that's a bad idea, but I am going to say I don't think that that's the only way to balance a game. I truly believe you have to rework. You have to rework this badge system. You have to rework how you go about these badges, how you go about getting these badges, the type of player to get these badges. You know what I'm saying? There has to be, giving everybody all the badges is not the answer either. I don't think that's the way either. I think they need to find a happy medium where the badges don't feel like they make you overpowered, but they add, because some of these badges do make your player feel like that is goated. That Slithery badge, boy, that Slithery is elite. Yeah, it's elite, my guy. Like, it's elite. Like that. And I understand people will say, well, bro, I put 96 dunk and I put 99 dunk on my build. I want to be able to dunk damn near every single time. And I understand the concept. When you put money into these builds, you want to get a return on your investment. You would be pissed if you spend all that attribute points on 99 dunk and you only get one dunk a game. You'll be hella mad. And I always say it's not about how many dunks you get, it's how you get your dunks. It's about how they trigger the dunks. Like if you get a dunk and you beat the man to the spot and you trigger the dunk, cool. But when you sometimes you not beating the man to the spot, but the game registered that you ahead of the guy, or you beating the man to the spot, and then they put you in a can-ass animations, that's what makes people mad. It's not the fact that you able to dunk. It's the fact that when you dunk sometimes, it's like, what the freak? It's the fact that who you dunking on have no control of the outcome. It's the fact that it's forced. That's what makes people mad. But imagine if somebody's playing solid defense, had the attributes, and they met you at the spot, and you went to go dunk, and they met you there. Like, it's not an absolute thing. And they need to work on the collision physics, because you know how it works. If you bump somebody, they just lose the ball. It's not even real collision. Imagine if you going up for a dunk and somebody hits you. You ain't gonna just lose the ball. It's gonna be some contact when you alternate your shot then. But in 2K, if somebody bump you, you just lose the ball completely. And sometimes it's not even a foul. You just lose it. So the physics in the game impacts how we play. Hey, brother, what's good? I'm an ISO player. I can say that dunk meter is too easy and OP. It's OP to a degree, but it does take some skill. I'm not going to say it don't, but it is OP to a degree on how it administers, because in fives, you're able to knock people out, the dunk meter, which is a foul. You know what I mean? But there are times where you got people, you got a dude that is playing the guy, and then you got a guy in behind, and then they will move the guy in behind out the way and put it just back on the one-to-one animation between the guy and the dude he's guarding, and then you get your ass posterized. And you be like, damn, bro, how? How did that happen, Sway? I'm going to tell you how it happened, Sway, because the animations is always registering only one guy, one defender. We are in 2K25, and we still don't have the opportunity to transitionalize the defense where you handoffs. What I mean by that is if I'm guarding a guy, my guy is not going to still try to guard my guy once he's out of my vicinity. Like if I want to shift him and push him to my other defender, I just push him to my other defender and I guard the other guy. But sometimes when you try to do that, your guy is still guarding that guy, and that guy is still guarding his guy. And so then you're all mixed up because the game's trying to move this guy over here and move you over there, and then booyah, you get twisted, and then boom, you got a shot. There's a lot of gameplay mechanics that needs to be reevaluated. But when you get into this right here, ball over everything. Is this the year where they get it right? Is this the year where they can improve on the way we play and how we play? Because I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of people who are not satisfied with this product. There's a lot of people who are getting more and more impatient with this company. There's a lot of people who feel like they are wasting their money and they're not getting a return on their investment. And they are saying, cool, I'm out. I don't want to play no more. I'm done playing this game. Very, very earlier than sooner than later. And the crazy part about it is 2K, and this is where the caveat, and this is where it gets hard. This is where it gets hard. Pause. But this is where it gets challenging. Is they already made their quota. If you look at their sales for their Q4 sales and their update, they've made what they were supposed to make and surpassed that. So it's like, even though there's a community that don't like the game, there are people who are still return users who are spending and 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 spending. So they're like, and it goes back to my point I said a couple of days ago. We don't have to make a good game. We just got to make sure it works. And that's the ugly truth. That's the ugly elephant in the room, is that 2K really don't have to make sure ball over everything is that big of a deal. They just got to make sure it works. And if they make sure it works, there's a community that's going to spend their money, going to spend their dollar, and they're going to play this game. Hell, I guarantee you, when they bring female ballers into the game, you're going to have a whole bunch of women on this game. About time, this is great, greatest thing ever. And then eventually, by the time the 3-4 months, people are going to be complaining about women and how the game is this, command that game is it. I'm telling you right now, mark my words, June 19th. Happy Juneteenth Day, by the way. I got a 94 dunk, and my green meter wide is the same on my hip. And when hip, and when open it's really my bailout. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you on his hip, he's open. If you on his hip, it's considered open in 2K's eyes. Yes, but it's like Madden. What else do we have to play? No competition at all. We said that too. Facts. And the simple fact is that this is a good slogan. I like it. I really like it. I don't know if 2K feel like this is life or death for them right now. Their company is booming in money. Booming. Even with the users we have, they're still booming. So it's like, that's why when you see these slogans, that's why I said the marketing team sells dreams. Ball over everything. You automatically thinking gameplay, because that's what ball is about. Basketball is about hoop. Hoop is about, and it doesn't just mean gameplay. It could mean going back to the basics of bringing back elements that we once had. I was watching this video by a shorty. I forgot her name, but once I find out, I'll let you guys know. But she was talking about some of the stuff could be licensed through content creators or content developers who made the game back then that they can't kind of bring it back the same way because they have some rights to those IPs. They have some rights to those creations. So if you do that, you have to compensate those people. So maybe that's why we never got Rivet, Sunset, or think about this, y'all. Think about this. I never thought about that. Now, if they bring Rivet, Sunset back, then it'd be false. But think about that. Why hasn't 2K brought back Rivet, Old Town, and Sunset? Think about that. Why haven't they brought that back? Why have we got Elite, Rise? We had the Vipers. We had the Knights. We had the. Why haven't they brought back Sunset, Old Town Flyers, and Rivet City? When she said that in the video, let me see, because I want to give her credit, because I didn't come up with this, because I didn't even know. I didn't even think about that. When she said that, let me see. Lily, when she said this, I started thinking like, that makes total sense. Now, it could be all foo, but that makes total sense because we ain't got Rivet, we ain't got Old Town, and we ain't got Sunset in God know how long, about 10 years. And every time they bring back affiliations, it's never those. Why? I can understand if you try something new once and then you like re-bringing them back. Sunset, Rivet, Old Town Flyers is coming back. Why after 10 years you still ain't brought back the original affiliations? That dawned on me and I was like, that makes sense. Because maybe they don't have the rights to those names. Maybe the creative rights came to the people who created them. And since they're maybe no longer with the company no more, they can't use them unless they pay. Excuse me. So then I started thinking like, what if there's a lot of things that 2K want to bring back, but they can't bring back? Now, court-wise, they can bring back, they don't have to bring back the same court. Like, you can create a different vibe. And you can create a different aroma. But we may not ever get those affiliations back. We may not. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't have the answer to, but that makes total sense. Man, if that came back, so many people would come back. I think they will come back for a little bit. You're right. You're right. They will come back for a little bit, but not for a long time. I'm going to tell y'all this, and I'm going to tell y'all this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. No disrespect to nobody out there. Nostalgia only lasts for so long. And I think a lot of people don't understand this. Nostalgia only lasts for so long, fam. First month, they bring back Rivet. They bring back Old Town. They bring back Sunset. Oh! And then you start playing the game. It's whatever. The gameplay ain't really hitting like that. It's whatever. The rewards ain't really hitting like that. It's whatever. The aroma, the culture ain't really hitting like that. It's whatever. And now you'll ball over everything. Like I said, 2K sell dreams. They marketing team sell dreams, bruh. They marketing team make you feel like this is going to be the greatest game ever every single year. And then we go down the same loophole of we play the game the first month. And then this is what we do. This is what we do. And I can tell you from the straight like this. And Will is my witness because he's one of them. The game was dope until they patched it. That is their number one line. 2K don't patch nothing. The game is fine. The game is good. Don't touch nothing, 2K. Don't mess with nothing. Everything is great. It plays good. It runs good. Everything is great. Of course, everything don't feel great in the beginning when you playing something for the very first time. Of course, it's going to feel amazing. You are like a kid in a candy store when you play 2K the first month of 2K. You're thinking as a content creator how many videos you're going to make. You thinking as a person who just like basketball, oh, I get to hoop again. Oh, what kind of build I'm going to make. All these things. So you're not even looking at it. It's like you got this bad looking person that's looking amazing on the outside. And in the first month, everything is good. Everything is great. Everything they do, they just there for you. They have, wop, 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 wop. And then after a couple months start going in there, then you start, man, that's trash. And what start happening? Shooting is too hard. Shooting sucks. Just change the shooting. Everything else is good. Oh, change the steals. People just getting plucks easy. Change it. Then you start realizing like there's a lot of issues. Oh, the dunk meter's not working correctly. Fix the dunk meter. I get this dunk meter. Then they change it. And then we say the game was better before they changed anything. The game was good, 2K. Why you change it? And it's the crazy cycle that we do every single year. It's always the first patch, the patch of death when you play 2K. Don't play after the patch of death. You already know it's going downhill. Imagine, look at us as a community. Look at us as a community, and it's just not a knock. But I'm telling the truth. I just want to be honest with you. We do this every year. Like, we supposed to stay on the same game, like the no updates, no changes, none of that for the whole year? Is that the standard we put 2K up on? Is that they don't have to implement changes to improve the gameplay every year? Just put the game out? When you make any changes, gaming doesn't work like I could just fix one thing and I don't touch other stuff. That's not how gaming works. If you want something fixed, something else is going to get broken, bro. Something else is going to get tweaked. Something else behind the scenes is going to get, because you got to think about it, bro. They are developing this game probably for 2 years, right? So they got all these products for 2 years. They have a product. When they start changing the coding and the inputs and stuff like that, there's bound to be issues. It's going to happen. Your goal is to try to minimize those issues and try to continue to mask them so they can't be prevalent. But ain't no game perfect. There's no game that they put out a patch and it's just automatic perfect. There's always going to be some issues to something. You just want to mask it where it's not that damn prevalent and it's not that damn obvious. But they're supposed to patch the game. But in our minds, we think the game is always better when it first come out. In hindsight, the game is just better because you're excited. You're a kid in a candy store. But with anything, when you eat something, if you do something over and over again, you're going to see the flaws. Like if I play 2K and I ain't played 2K in a minute, I'll be having the time of my life. But once I play it and I try hard, I'm in my try hard mode and I'm playing it on a regular, I'm playing like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hours. I start seeing all the bullshit in the game. I started paying attention to stuff that I wasn't paying attention to. I started paying attention to that stuff. I started saying, man, that's stupid. Why my dude can't throw the ball over somebody's head? Why do I throw the ball at somebody's face? Who programmed that, yo, you can't throw the ball over somebody's head, and if you do throw the ball over somebody's head, it's always a slow-ass loft pass. Like, I can't just do a little simple, like basketball, you can throw a nice little speed basketball over somebody's head without them catching it. But in 2K, nah, you only can throw it one trajectory, and if you don't throw it, if somebody's in that trajectory, it's going to hit their back, it's going to hit their butt, it's going to hit their head, it's going to hit their chest. Like, come on now. Issues. The steals were OP, right? You ain't even got to have no skill. All you got to do is press the X or the right trigger or the right sticker, and you was getting steals over and over again. There was issues. Nobody in their mama could shoot. If you really want to keep it a spade, the pro players was upset because they couldn't shoot in the Pro AM, and the casuals was mad because they couldn't shoot. Everybody jumper was trash. Don't sit up here and act like it wasn't. I'm one of them. My jumper was dog water. I couldn't shoot to save my life. I even had a high jumper and I still was trash. And they said, make the shooting easy. Fix the shooting. When you start fixing stuff, stuff start messing up. That's what pissed me off. 23 had the cheesiest Westbrook move, no patch. This year had the magic dribble style, which wasn't as OP as Westbrook move from 23. And what they do, patch magic dribble style. Yeah, they did. They could have patched it. But see, they didn't patch the Westbrook thing because it was in a lot of their My Team players. It's business, man. And I think the second thing is they probably couldn't fix it. Certain things are dead at arrival. They couldn't fix it. So they had to you had to live with it. You have to live with it. Now, when it comes to ball over everything, I hope that this is the year, man. I hope that this is the year that the gameplay can be better and that they can just improve on top of their gameplay. There's going to be changes. I'm not mad at the changes. I'm not mad at things that ain't working properly. Excuse me. I hope that this year the gameplay can be elite, but gameplay isn't everything. And I know people are gonna look at me crazy. I know people are gonna look at me crazy when I say that. And hear me out. Gameplay isn't everything, but it is an important element to the total picture of what you're trying to put out. They need to not only make sure the gameplay is solid, but the aroma and the aesthetics of everything that revolves around 2K has to connect with the culture. 2K has to stop paying top YouTubers who don't invest in your game. I'm sorry. I gotta say it. They gotta stop investing in the top YouTubers who don't really play your game like that. That's not really invested on trying to see your company thrive. They just munching off of it. Come back, get their views up, and then leave. Like it's like an ex. They come back just to get the bread back, get a couple sex, and then she out again. You have to invest in people who are willing to push your game in a better direction rather than just celebrities that you can just come and not even play your game like that, or play on maybe like a couple of times a week, maybe a month, and they really not investing in your game. They can care less how the game life cycle goes. They just here for the quick promotional to be like, hey, I'm in 2K, woo, 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 and I'm out of there. You get what I'm saying? There needs to be an investment of mid-tier, low-tier content creators who really play your game. I appreciate it, big dog. Like you need to get those people who are in the trenches for you, who's not just saying your game is trash, but they're constructionalizing and they're critical constructional criticism. They are telling you out of respect to say, hey, this doesn't work the way I think it should work, but can you tell me how it's supposed to work? And then let's see if we can find a middle ground. You need those people in your camp rather than the people that says, oh yeah, 2K this, and then they leave and be like, 2K trash. I stopped playing it. It was whack. It wasn't even good. It's the same stuff. It never improved. It's not You're not investing in the right people. You thinking just getting a small buzz is going to get people on, and it may work for temporary, but again, it's like view botting. I'm going to tell you this. It's like view botting, right? When you view bot, or when you have people send people to your stream, let's say like Kai Cenat was streaming, and let's say Kai Cenat is booming. He got over, what the freak was that? Hold on. Oh damn! I got a little spider growing up back there, man. What the freak, man? My bad, chat. I don't do the bugs. I know I don't do the bugs. Let's say Kai Cenat is streaming, right? And then Kai Cenat sends all his people to my stream. At that day of that stream, right? I get thousands and thousands and thousands of views and thousands of people maybe subscribing. but that's not my community, right? So they're going to just go for that time being. And yeah, I got an influx for a couple of days and then it fizzles out. So it does me more harm than good. That temporary satisfaction is great for the time being, but in the long run, is hurting my channel analytics because now the people go to the YouTube and people gonna be like, damn, he had an influx, but now it's only 10 people. Now it's only 5 people. Now it's only 20 people. Now it's only 6 people or 1 or 2. What happened to the thousands? What happened to the 5,000? What happened to the 10,000? And so it hurts me in the long run. Rather as if I'm growing organically where I got 10, then 10 goes to 20, 20 goes to 50, 50 goes to 70, 70 goes to 150, 150 goes to 300, and they're my viewers, there's my community. Now I'm growing. Now I'm elevating consistently because now I'm building people who come in to see your boy bake. I'm not just getting the influx of Kai Cenat fans for that temporary satisfaction. I'm getting long-term community engagement from my community that's building my platform. You get what I'm saying? And so what 2K is doing is they're giving these people that are here for a second and gone tomorrow a lot of clout. And there's nothing wrong with that. They deserve it. I get it. It's marketing one-on-one. You want to get the big names so you can get the people, you get their followers to play the game. But that's not how it works because once they say 2K trash, what you think their community going to do? They're going to say 2K trash because Duke Dennis, I ain't saying Duke Dennis said that, but let's just say Duke Dennis. Duke Dennis said 2K trash, his whole community not going to play it. Let's say Bash Plug say 2K trash, his whole community not going to play it. Let's say Kai Cenat said 2K trash, I only play that dumbass game, his whole community going to say the same thing. So now the people that you bought in to help promote is destroying your game. We're living in a new era where content creators are more influential, and this is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Content creators are more influential than actual celebrities. I can't make this up. And I use Kai Cenat as a great example. You got people like Kevin Hart, 21 Savage, Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice, all these people going to this man's platform because he's booming. He's the catch. And so you got people that's already established going to his platform because they know that they're getting their publicity and their celebrity heightened through him. He's the guy. He's the guy. Some of them is genuine. You know, I know some of them are genuine. And some of them, they know what they doing. You got to go to his stream because he gets over 500,000 views every day. You got to go. That's 500,000 potential customers. You get what I'm saying? Y'all remember the old 2K where you could pump fake and jump into the defender? I used to spam that so bad. Yeah, that was it. You know what I'm saying? This man is on the grind. Keep making content, bro. Appreciate it, Black Dominique. I remember. What about the contest system on 2K? All right. So the contest system, the way they contest system works is weird. And I'm going to tell you why. The contest system doesn't correlate the blocks as well as it should. Think about it. There's a multi-complex contest system. I'm going to try to simplify it for you. So there's different ways. Number one way, your contest is based off your perimeter. So your perimeter defense determines how well your perimeter contest is, right? So if you have a 95 or 99 perimeter defense, if you're around somebody who is shooting the ball, you're going to have a higher contest, right, than somebody who don't have perimeter defense. Even if you got a hand up, even if you jump, your contest is going to be lower because the game, the way they program the game, The contest is based off your perimeter defense, then your positioning of where your hands is, and then your ratings or whatever. Your ratings and then your positioning. I'll put it that way. So that's one style. So let's say I'll have a 6'5". I have no perimeter. I have a 6'8" or 6'9" wingspan, right? And let's say this guy that I'm contesting is a 6'7". Let's just say 6'7". He has a high three ball. He has dead eye. He has blinders. He has all these badges that helps prevent me from contesting. Let's say my block on this guy is a 68. When I jump up, I can say, you can even say, I'm in his grill. Just because my perimeter low, my arm spring, my arm wingspan is low, and then my ratings is not as high, I may get a 20 on that. I may get a 20. On a good day, I may get a 30 or a 40. But it's rare for me to get a red. Unless he just shoot it and I'm like right there. You may get a 50. But the chances of getting 100 with those type of ratings is extremely difficult. Because it's not registering per se your positioning as much. It's registering a lot of your perimeter defense. And then we get into interior. Let's say you're there in the interior, you don't have no interior, and you jump. You may get a 20. You may get a 30, but your contest is based off your interior defense. Then your blocks. And in my head, my thinking of contest, it's not really predicated. It should be predicated off your perimeter, because your perimeter is how well you can stay in front of somebody. Your interior is how well you can stand withstand somebody's punishment when they backing you down in the interior. They can protect the paint in the interior, but your biggest contest should be focusing on your blocks. Your blocks and your positioning. Your blocks and your positioning should determine how well you can test the shot or not. And it doesn't be like that a lot of times. A lot of times you can be there and you're not there because of the other attributes. Perimeter should be how well you can stay in front of somebody, not how well you can contest somebody. Because I can move laterally really, really good. But that don't mean I got a good contest. And then there's two different types of contests. There's a gather contest and there's a release contest. Now, what I mean by this, if you're here, this is the shooter. This is the shooter, right? This is the defender. If I'm here while he triggers that animation, that is a contest. That is a gather contest. Now, if I jump when he shoots, then you got the two parts. You have a shot contest. So if you do those two right and you got the badges and attributes, you get a higher contest system. That's how it works. It's a gather. That's why when you wide open, your player shoots the ball different than he does when somebody's closing out. Because the game, if nobody's in your vicinity and you shoot the ball, you get the regular animation. But if somebody is coming in your vicinity when you're about to shoot the ball, you will get a different shot timing and you will get a different shot animation where, depending on what they have and what you have, will determine how you catch the ball, will determine how you release the ball, will determine how fast the jumper is, and then it will determine how the contest is. So the system is complex, but it can be simplified. It can be simplified. I think that what hurts the game is the gather contest. I really do think that hurts the game. Because I feel like the gather, when I'm gathering, you shouldn't determine how I gather my shot. You should only determine how I release my shot. In my opinion, you shouldn't determine how slow I start my process or how fast I start my process. I should be able to start my process however I should, but my jump shot will determine based off your positioning, not by you just being there. I don't know about having that gather contest in the game because look, I'm going to show you this. Ball over everything. Let me show you this real quick, man. I'm going to show you this. Right? I'm going to show you what happens when you turn some stuff off. Watch. and I'm gonna show you if they don't jump, and it's gonna be hard because I don't got 2 controllers, but I'm gonna show you this. 2K be doing too much with the shot immunities and all that, and then yeah, you gotta think about the jump shots too. You gotta think about where they're shooting. It's a lot. It's a very complex system, and I'm not trying to say to change it, but maybe tweak it where it continues to work. Because sometimes people be getting contests when they're not there, and that's because of this right here. I'm gonna show you real quick. Boy, they still trying to make that money, man. And I don't blame them. I'm gonna show you this right here. Sliders, right? This right here. Here we go. These 2 things right here. Jump shot, defensive strength on the gather, right? Let's say, all right. Let's say, hold on. Let me go here. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna take, look, on a release, I'm gonna take that down. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna take this off. Inside, look, this is, you can change a lot. Inside contact shot frequency. Like, I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna take this, just watch how things will happen. Contact, driving contact shot, jump shot, defensive. Like I said, remember the gather and the release. That's why there's 2 different releases. Now, look. All right, now I'm gonna go in there, and then I'm gonna go
dunks in the theater, so I was like, oh, I'll get on my slasher bit.
I'm gonna go online, blacktop, play now, ones. Oops. Let's go. This is 21. I'm gonna go Jaylen Brown versus Jalen Tatum. That'd be a good little one-on-one. Oh, yeah. I know. Turn the music. There we go. All right, here we go. All right, so I don't know who am I. Am I Jason Tatum? All right, I'm Jaylen Brown. So you see the guy. I'm going to shoot the ball. So he got a 50. He got a 59, right? Oh, damn. He trying to boom on me. He's playing good defense. All right, so I'm going to try to hit him with a move. But you see that? So that's a 13. Now, I'm still trash. I'm still throwing up some bull. But does that impact me or does that impact them? I don't know. I got to see about me doing them sliders. I got to see about me doing them sliders real quick. Man, JT said, yo, I should have got MVP. Hold on. See, I don't know if the sliders I just did impacts. I don't know if that impacts me or that impacts the AI because that don't make no damn sense right here. And this is some of the stuff that people get mad at. Look, backs me up, playing good defense. Boom, playing good defense. And then let's see the mastery works. And look. So, let me turn the camera. So when you look at this, if this was physics, right? If physics was in the game, JT is stuck. He's stuck. In real life, he's stuck. The only moves that he can do is try to lean into me to bump me to fade, right? Or fade away, or rise up and shoot and take a contested shot. But let me show you what 2K does. You look at Jaylen Brown's feet and how his animation slides me out of the way. Just slides me. Look, he's standing. Look, stand up. Look how he moves. Look. I tell you, look. Jaylen Brown is in position. What happens? To trigger the animation, he doesn't touch me. I just back up. I turn down your defense on or the C. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. I thought I'd turn down theirs. But look, this is the issue that 2K has when there's no physics and there's no animation to play this out. Think of this. I'm in position. I just stopped this guy, right? So now that I stopped this guy, he doesn't have a play going forward unless he uses an offensive foul. That's not in the game. So the way the game does, look how Jaylen Brown slides his whole feet out of the way. Look. Look. Slides me all the way out of the way. And then he gets this animation. He wasn't even supposed to get that. He's done right here. When he put that ball up, he's done. He's done. He's done. So instead of allowing him to slide and get this animation off, he don't get that animation. He shouldn't got that. He's only got to fade away, rise up and shoot, and it's a reward for the defense, but not in 2K. And not only is it a reward now, this is where the contest system happens, right? So I don't know if they messed up mine or what. I thought it was for the CPU, but I guess I did it wrong. But I'm literally right there. So this is a gather, but the game considered this wide open. They considered it wide open. And it's crazy. Let me see. I wonder if it's if I don't know. Cause I'm getting 75%. Again. Oh, I think I did it for me, y'all. I think I messed that up for me, dog. I think I took I think I took that off of me because yo, that's crazy, my boy. That is not open, bruh. But then that even proves my point. Look at this. Look at this. Look, again, playing great defense. Jason Tatum is done. Look, he stopped. He stopped. So look with the ball. Look. This is the clipping. Look at the ball right here, right? Look at the ball. So if anything, right, either you're going to call a foul, because that could be considered a foul, but the ball goes from there to there. Nothing happens. Then he goes under and over and makes that right there. That's considered open. Because I'm not where that ball, where he's releasing it. And then I think it's because I messed up some stuff. I think I messed up because he's getting some crazy contests. And I think I messed up some stuff. I think I did. I think I messed up. What's that? No, I think I didn't. I don't know. So we got here. Defense. God damn. What was it? Oh. What is going on, bro? You cooking my eye. I think you turned down your defense. I think I did. I think I did, chat. Because let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I think because he's not supposed to get a high contest like that. Yeah, he busted my cheeks, bro. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back real quick. I want to show y'all because but y'all seeing right now, it keeps saying wide open. It keeps saying wide open, bruh. That's because, let me see. All right, hold on, bruh. Is this, let me see. This, change the frequency of contact shots. Oh, I did. All right, I did. Okay, now, hold on. Now watch this. Watch what happens when you put this all at 100. I just want y'all to pay attention to this. Because a lot of this stuff that we be getting mad at, it's not necessarily, it's gameplay, but it's because of these damn sliders that have it where, look, I'm going to show y'all what happens when these sliders, because a lot of this stuff, again, the gameplay is not all the way new. It's just tweaked every year, right? Help defense, we don't need that. I'm going to go steal success at 100. Change success on steal attempts. Is Is this mine or is this computer's? I don't know. So if I do this, is this mine? Or no? I'm trying to figure out which is which. Okay, and then let me see. I'm gonna go down here real quick. I'm gonna go down here. Hold on. Gameplay speed. I'm gonna put that on 100. I'm gonna put this ball handling on 100. I just want to see. On ball defense on 100. I don't know if this changed. Is this mine or what? Lateral quickness. All right. We're gonna see. I think this is mine, right? Change the defense impact against layups. I'm gonna put this on 0 now. I hope this is mine, chat, because I don't know. I'm thinking it's mine. All right. Steal attempts. Change the success on steal attempts. I hope this is when driving. Change the frequency on contact shots when driving to the basket. I don't know if this is mine or whatnot, but we're about to find out right here. Here we go. All right. Let's see real quick, and then we'll get back into the discussion, man. All right. Let's go back to that ones. Here we go. Okay, let's go Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. All right, there we go. Hold on. There we go. I need to get this that dang spider web is driving me crazy. All right. So now, let's see. Oh, you see that? Y'all see that? Now, oh my God, this is crazy. Oh, you see it? There it is. You saw that? So look. I just missed the shot, but look at this. So look how contested this is, but when you turn the sliders down, right? That's heavily contested, right? That's heavily contested. But you saw what it gave me. It gave me a wide open. Damn, boy, that J. I tell you one thing, bots, these AIs be knowing. See? Wide open. You see that? You see that right there? Oh, God damn, Jason Tatum, chill out, bro. Bro, I get it, man. You done win MVP. God dang, don't take it out on me, man. But you see, it's not even getting it's not even getting what's the name? Oh my God! Jason Tatum, bro, what the freak is going on? What is going on, bro? JT, man. I'm just missing my shot, but every shot, as you can see, every shot is open. You get what I'm saying? Oh my God, bro. Jason Tatum, chill, bro. Chill. Oh my God, bruh. This is crazy. But you see the difference, though. Oh my God. What the freak is this? What did I do? Get him back, man. What did I do, bro? What did I do? But you see now, you see how I can literally, bruh, chill. Bro, he's bugging, dog. He is bugging. But you see now, I can do this on a regular because it's not necessarily gameplay related. It's gameplay related, but the sliders impact the gameplay. Look at every shot contested I get. It's heavily contested. So that's what I mean, that 2K, look. I can go to the rim easy now because of that slider. So a lot of the stuff we be mad at, damn, I don't know. Jason Tatum is out here cooking grits and eggs, man. God dang, bro, what I do to you, bro? I ain't choose who the MVP was. But you see that, though? I can finish. I can go to the rim. This is because sliders impact the game. So the gameplay can be heavily changed based off, god damn, bro, this nigga is cooking. Based off how 2K wants. Like, I can attack, I can literally shoot, no resistance. Everything is, this nigga is cooking my ass, though. But you get what I'm saying? Everything is slider related. I don't know the sliders for online, but as you can see, it doesn't matter about Jason Tatum positioning. It just matters about the sliders. This nigga is on a whole, oh, he missed. This dude is on a whole nother playing field. But you get what I mean? I can shoot anything I want. I don't have no consequence, and I ain't saying to put it like this, but they can change how this thing operates. But this dude JT, bro, this man JT. But you see now, look, I'm able to stop him. I'm getting high contests. I'm getting all that now because I just changed my sliders. I'm able to finish through contact. And so a lot of this stuff be slider related, y'all. It's not necessarily the game is trash. Sometimes they don't change these sliders and they don't make it where it's more balanced to the point where it makes more sense. I think they should, in my opinion, I think they should get rid of gather contest. I really do. I think they should just have contest, your shot contest. I just think they need the shot contest. I wouldn't like, because I think the gather contest shouldn't matter per se, but I think they got the gather contest so when you shoot, you can get weird animations. They want you to, that's why you get these little, like this right here. I'm going to show you real quick. Let me see if it happens. I'm going to shoot it right here in my grill. When you get those kind of shots where this boy is cooking, bro. I don't know what I did to JT. But when you get a gather shot, this is what they do when you have the gather contest. Is that they change the way you shoot. I'm trying to, this nigga is out here cooking. Yo, I don't know what I got the thing on, but this boy's making everything, bruh. He's making everything. Golly. He's making everything. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. So again, nah, that's all. God dang, bruh. What I got it on? Is it on a different kind of level? JT, chill, bro. Chill, bro. Relax, man. Relax. That's all. This man is out here going crazy. That dunk meter OD too when you got it like that. So this happens where now, dang it, 100%. You get what I'm saying? Well, I tell you one thing, the speed is hidden. I'm losing, man. This boy is different. I can't shoot though. It's very late. And Jason, oh my God, bro. This nigga cooking me, y'all. Well, every player does have the contested shot animation when you edit the player. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's when that gather comes in. That gather contest is when why it does that. Bruh. All right. This game almost over. This boy was cooking. This boy cooking, man. He cooking. Bruh, what kind of defense is this, bruh? Bruh, he beat my ass, bruh. Excuse my language, but he dogging me, man. Like, seriously. Bruh, he is dogging me, bruh. God dang, bruh. But you see, it's open though. Bruh, I don't know what he got, but he got something, bruh. Because this boy is different. This boy is different. There you go. Come on, babe. Get it done for the one time. All right. And then we get back into discussion, man. This little intermission break. He is cooking me, man. 100% smothered? God dang. That's crazy. That's crazy, chat. This boy is shooting 100%. Oh my God. But if you really want to see how 2K wanted, oh my God, Jason Tatum, chill, man. Chill. You need to chill, man. You need to relax a little bit. I'm just trying to show people something. You over here taking this serious, man. What you got against me? But if you really want to see how 2K wanted you to play the game, pay attention to how the bots play. Pay attention to how the bots play. The bots do a whole lot of beautiful things. Oh my God, bro. JT is on a different level, bro. You just chill. You need to chill, bro. But that dunk meter is crazy. You know what I mean? He's playing good position, and I done did that dunk like 5 times. And let's be mindful that I did turn the things off. Bro, I'm playing some good defense too, bro. Get that. Bro, that dunk meter crazy, though. You know what I'm saying? That dunk meter crazy. Bro, I don't know how this man making 100% smothers, bro. That's OD, bro. But you get what I'm saying? So that's the part. I'm gonna show y'all this. This is what people get mad at. This right here. This is what they get mad at. And I hear them. I hear them. You have this play right here, right? You got Jaylen Brown going here, and technically he has a lane, but he doesn't have a free lane. But the game considers this a free lane. So now Jason Tatum is in front of him, right? He's in front of him by a little bit. And then boom, the game just moves you like he's side to side. And let me tell you what happens. I trigger the dunk animation, and look what the dunk animation does when you have your badge. Slithery, it does this. Moves you in the way, slides you out of position, and boom, dunks. You know what I'm saying? This man got to chill. Oh my God, bro. God dang, bro. You got people coming on the stage. See what I mean? Like if he's not on my hip, now what? See, I can't trigger if I don't got no momentum. If I get some momentum, see, he takes away that momentum, it doesn't let you do it. You have to get in a certain position where you have a lane. God damn. Bro, he cooked my ass. He was mad because he didn't win MVP, dog. I ain't got nothing to do with that. All right? I have nothing to do with that. That ain't got nothing to do with me, Jason Tatum. But that goes back to what I'm trying to tell y'all is some of the stuff when it comes to the gameplay is not necessarily, gameplay. It's the sliders that impact the gameplay as well. I don't know the sliders that they have for the gameplay. I really don't. I don't know how that works. And so now let's get back to this, and then we'll wrap up, and then I'll see you guys a little bit later to stream or whatever with the fellas and whatnot. Culture. 2K has to make sure the culture. They have to make sure. Dang, boy, they be having them, boy. Let me go to 2K channel. They have to make sure that. Let me see. 2K. Oops. I can't see what it's saying. I just want to say 2K channel. Let's go to 2K. Just put 2K. Bro, do I got 2Ks or is it 1K? Did I say, okay, let me go to the 2K channel. There we go. So, again, where'd it go? Bro, where'd it go? Where's the thing go, chat? Oh, bro, it's not here. Bro, we just saw it, dog. Now I can't find it. Bro, we can't find it now? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. So, it's a dope ass commercial, though. Ball over everything. I think this year, if we sum it up, chat, that 2K, go back. I'm trying to see how to get free VC. You don't get no VC like that. I think you only get like 200 or maybe 50. You don't get no VC like that. If we really look at this, y'all, I think 2K is going to focus on gameplay. But the question is, what are they going to do to try to improve the gameplay? Are they going to nerf builds? Are they going to nerf badges? Or are they going to find some way to make it work where you don't need to nerf the builder, you don't need to nerf the badges per se, but there's got to be something that they come up with that create a balanced flow in the game. There is a massive wave that's starting to pick up traction and say we need to go back to archetypes. I've been seeing videos being made about archetypes. And again, I'm not saying Uncle Demi is wrong for saying it's better when you do archetype builds. You're going to be banned, laughing out loud. Now they will ban you for VC, but not for cheating. Yeah, they will. They will. And so I don't want to see archetypes back. There's just got to be a way that you can balance out badges. Like, I think the system we have now, it allows, here's the thing. If everybody gets all the badges, right? And then everybody, even though they get all the badges, some badges are going to be higher than others, right? Based off your attributes, right? In a way, it's even, wouldn't you think? Right? So if we all get the same badges, if we all get the same badges, but my badge could be higher than your badge, even wouldn't it consider to be even because I upgraded my player to have a higher this, so my badge tier should be higher? But you get the badge too. Your badge is just not on my level because you didn't upgrade the player to that degree. So isn't that fair? I'm trying to see why are they saying that the builder we have now isn't fair? Is it because is it because the animations these folks get? Is it because now, if that's the case, why hurt the builder rather? Because I think Uncle Demi was saying, let's watch it real quick. Let's watch it. It's better to watch it to just say it, so y'all can hear what he was saying. And again, this is a good video by Uncle Demi. Uncle. Oh, I think I still got 2K up in there. I need to go Uncle. Oh, there we go, right there. All right, here we go. Now, let's watch it.
That start working on contact to target tough pain at the source for up to 8 hours of powerful relief. New Advil Targeted Relief.
Okay, here we go. Let's see this. So let's watch it. Shout out to Uncle Demi, by the way. Another old head. He came to my...
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? So, today what I'm going to do is elaborate more on these template builds. I know a lot of y'all had comments about that with some very strong opinions, and I felt like it was up to me to go ahead and break it down just a little bit more so you can thoroughly understand where I'm coming from when it comes to template builds, because a lot of y'all were actually for it, but I did see some people that said, well, I want to be able to have a superstar, and I'm like, yo, like, you can still do that with a template build. Okay, so first and foremost, let me go ahead and knock out something that's very important. Okay, this is not new to 2K, because the NBA 2K League, they use template builds. All right, everybody that watches the NBA 2K League, there are literally 10 to 15 different builds at each position that these pro players have to select from. They cannot customize it any way, shape, or form. And the reason being is because you want to make sure you have an even playing field all the way around, correct? So by having every single person having to select from just these pool of players, you actually can create, in my opinion, in which I think universities accept it, a very neutral, unbiased, balanced build system, because everybody's using the same builds. Okay, so again, that doesn't take away the fact that there's going to be some meta in that, all right? But the way that this works, and I can talk about how this can take away the meta, is we can talk about Apex Legends and Call of Duty. We can look at these template builds just like weapons in Apex and Call of Duty. When there's an overpowered weapon, or in this case, an overpowered build, guess what? You can nerf it. You can make some adjustments to it. Okay, maybe you take down some of the three-point shooting, or maybe you take away some of the animations, because each build, template build, is going to be stocked with unique animations, dribble animations, jump shots, and of course dunk animations, or whatever animations are in the game, leaners and that type of deal. Okay, so by nerfing a build, it could easily be like, man, this build is absolutely cracked, right? You know, like this size up is just so overpowered. You change the size up, right? And then the community has to adjust. What it does is, the reason why we can't make adjustments now on NBA 2K when it comes to overpowered animations like the Patty Mills jump shot base, or the Kemba Walker escape, or Steve Francis size up, right? All these overpowered animations is because people spend money on builds. And if some little Timmy spent, $200 to make a build because he wanted to make sure he got Steve Francis, and then all of a sudden you nerf Steve Francis, well, you got yourself an issue. So that's the reason why, if you make a template build, which everybody has already seen, it works in the 2K League, centers, power forwards, that type of deal, each one will have their own unique bases, animations, and that type of sort. And it's not going to be all on one person, right? So maybe Steve Francis is only going to be on one, but that one person, he might be smaller, right? So now you have to worry about 6'6" overpowered builds. There isn't going to be an overpowered build because everything is kind of moved aside. Now here's the question. A lot of you are going to be like, well, I want that I want to be able to have the, all the animations. I want to have that type of deal. Well, this is where it comes to grind, okay? You got to grind for those things. Okay, now again, I'm not the smartest man in the world, never claimed to be. But again, this is open discussion, so I do look at the comment sections. So let's say, for instance, you have these 15 to 20, builds for each position, okay? But then, you are able to, I guess you can work your way to adding additional badges to that build, but it takes a grind to do it, right? Not one of those my career grinds where you sit there all day and just play against the CPU and throw up 100 threes and, no, you literally have to grind for it. Just like you do in Apex and Call of Duty, you have to get, to upgrade these weapons, you have to do a lot of different things in the process of playing the game, not playing against CPUs, right? It's just a process of playing, and it takes time to where you can eventually accumulate, that Trae Young escape or whatever it might be. Maybe it's not the a dribble animation. Maybe it's just about you had a lockdown, but now you're working your way towards getting that lockdown, the ability to be able to shoot, right? So that's what I'm talking about, where you can make those adjustments, you can make those enhancements, you can nerf, you can buff, you can do all that. And that to me will create a very, very competitive environment, because now if 2K is seeing something that's overpowered, you can nerf it, and the community is not going to be in an uproar. Like for right now, again, I said in my last video, the Car 98 is absolutely cracked, right? But, eventually there will be a nerf on that. It'll be a nerf, and then again, there'll be another weapon, or there might be a batch.
Okay. I want to preface this by saying that he was referring to if the game was free, okay? And if the game was free, then this can be an element to try to create balance in the game, because people keep using the same builds, the same animations, the same things, you know what I mean? Where a certain size, certain height tend to be overpowering a dominant build, blah, 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 which is a valid point. I'm not going to knock him on that point, because it's a solid point. It's a very, very hello? Hey, what up, Big C? Nothing, chilling, man. I was just giving you a call like you said. No, I was just giving you a call like you said, bro. Oh, okay, cool. Got you. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. No, I get what you're saying. No. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I hear you, big dog. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I got you, Big C. Okay. Okay, Big dog, I got you. All right, for sure. I got you. All right, boy. All right. Like, oh, all right. Had to take care of some business, man. I had to take care of some business. All right, now let's preface it and say that was pretty much based off a free build model. Like if it was free to play, this can be a model that can help balance the game. Okay. He wasn't saying if you pay, then you start with the archetype build. He was saying if 2K was free to play, then we can go back to template builds, and with the template builds, you'll be able to do X, Y, and Z type thing, which is not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. You know, some people don't even know, the reason why. Let's be honest. You know, the Joe Knows, the Uncle Demi's, the 2K mechanics, the people who make builders, they all are giving their viewers template builds. There are template builds. In hindsight, if whether we want to accept that or not, it's a template build. It's a build that you're giving them based off your experience and saying, hey, this is the build that I made. I think this would be a good build that can do X, Y, and Z. You can make it at your own dispense, right? That's the only difference, is that they can make it at their own dispense and they're not forced to select that build and take that build. And whenever you charge somebody $70 to create something, it's hard to tell them what they can and cannot create. Like at the end of the day, it's hard to say, look, you spent $70, but with your $70, you still got to make, these are the only options you have. There's no freedom. There's no creativity. This is just, hey, we played this game before. These are the options. Make this build or don't play our game. That's how it used to be back in the day. And people got mad because it was like, bro, I want to be able to make a LeBron James type build. I want to be able to make a Steph Curry type build. I want a 99-3. I want a 99 dunk. I want X, Y, and Z. I want these things. And so 2K got to the point where it was like, all right, cool. You want a 99 dunk? Cool. You can have it. You can have a 99 dunk. Cool. There you go. Bet. And now what it's doing, what it seemed like they're saying that it's doing, is that it's impacting the gameplay, because we know that 2K is heavily involved on animations. And once you get the threshold to unlock the animations, you can be just as good as those other players that has those same animations or whatever. You may not be just as fast, but hell, the animation still triggers the same way, the same speed. There's no differentiation on how fast or how slow that animation triggers. The only thing that changes is the other attributes and the other things that impacted after that. You get what I'm saying? That's the only thing that impacts your animations after that, your other attributes. But as far as the animation goes, your player is going to do how you animate it. It's just the way it is. There's no speed to it. And so when it has that, or whatever the case may be, it becomes where now people are getting mad because it's like, man, everybody got the John Wall. All they need is the 85 or I think it's 85 or 83 or whatever. They got the John Wall, and now they doing the behind the backs and whoop de whoop de whoop, or the Jamal Murray. And it's the same thing over and over and over again, because the animations trigger the same way and they trigger the same speed. And so people are going to continue to gravitate to things that's going to help them score easily in the game. That's just gaming in general. People want the edge on anything they do gaming related. They want the competitive advantage. If Jamal Murray works the best, then damn it, they're going to put on Jamal Murray. If John Wall creates the most space, then damn it, they're going to put on John Wall. That's not the player's fault. That's 2K for not allowing other animations to come to the front work and be just as effective, right? Because the other ones are cool, but they're slower. And everything in 2K is about timing and speed. That's why they want the fastest jump shot. That's why they want the fastest animations. That's why they want the fastest dunk things. They want to be able to get to trigger something the quickest. And so, in hindsight, that's a gameplay thing, right? That's a gameplay thing. I was always a fan to say, even if you trigger the animation, there should be some differentiation from a 95 ball handler to an 85 ball handler. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they can do the move, but the move's a little bit slower. You know what I mean? Because like Kyrie Irving dribbles different than Kevin Durant. Even if they're trying to do the in and out, tip, tap, 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 it's a different pace. It's a different speed. It's different. Even though they both got high ball handling. You get what I'm saying? It's a difference on pace on how it looks. But in 2K, they don't do that. It's all one speed. As long as you get the animation, it's the same speed. And I think with having it the same speed, it creates where it's harder to balance out. Because, like, if I got it, my boy, and I'm going to do it, you know? And when I do it, I'm able to do it. I was satisfied with the pie chart from 2K20. These next-gen builders have given the community a crazy ego. What do you mean by that when it comes to crazy? I don't necessarily think it gave you a crazy ego. I just think people pay their money, man. When you pay your money, I want to be able to create whatever I want to create. Let's be honest, man. Let me tell you this. What if you bought a house, right? And in your house, they say you can't put no furniture in it. The only furniture you can buy is this furniture. And this furniture is cool, but it ain't your furniture. You can't put no pictures outside of this whatever. You can't put no pictures up. You can't put nothing up besides this. How would you feel if you just bought a house? You spent all that money. And now how you want to create it, you can't create it how you want to create it. And you bought a house with restrictions. Would you still stay in that house? Can't front. I use LeBron combo moves. It was so slow, but I got so many people with it. Yeah, see, I mean, you can use those things. Just you gotta change the way you play. Which is why real life doesn't always translate well in video game environments. Off rhythm works in real life, but in video games it doesn't necessarily translate. Yeah, so they haven't found that ability to you know what I'm saying? They haven't found that ability to, like, show the differentiations. Because I think you can, but that's a gameplay thing. You have to change that. You know what I mean? You have, or unless you do it where you have big man moves, which they're doing kind of. Big man moves, small guy moves. But the big man moves have some just as well effective moves, but it just operate differently. It doesn't give you that super fast burst, but they got some ones that you can use that can be effective as well. Don't not give them stuff because they're big. You get what I'm saying? Don't not give them stuff because they're taller. If they have an 85 or if they have a 91 ball handling, God damn it, they got a 91 ball handling. Give them some stuff that they can use that can be just as effective. So there's tiers. There's a small tier, there's a tall tier, and there's an in-between tier, whatever. And even some bigs. There's some bigs that can dribble a little bit. You know, don't make it where just because you big, you can't get nothing effective. You get what I'm saying? There needs to be a way where you can make it translate and balance throughout the system. You know, smaller players dribble faster than taller players. We know that. So if they do, the smaller players, and I'm not trying to create where you create barriers, but in hindsight, bro, like that's just life. Like here's the thing, we can't ask for balance and then get mad when they're restricted on the balance, right? Where there's restriction on animations. We all know certain animations go crazy, right? So we can't, that's how you create differentiations between a tall player and a small player, a medium player and a small player, is that you have to create some kind of restrictive where the faster guys are always going to dribble faster, most likely. Baker already trying to break the game. I'm not trying to break the game, man. I'm saying, like, you got to think about it this way, bro. If you just unlock the animation and you equip the same speed of dribbling that a Kyrie gets, right? It makes it where you take some of the essence of Kyrie. Yeah, the speed boost is the only thing that they really got. Everything else is practically the same. You get what I'm saying? But the only difference is their dribble style, right? I'm saying, excuse me, is that if I have a 6'8", 6'7", whatever the case may be, I'm giving them great animations as well, but their animations are going to be a little bit different, bro. Like, because that's basketball. Like, I think we got to get out of this concept that just because it's a video game, there can't be no differentiation. There needs to be some differentiation on the dribbles, on who's dribbling, how you dribbling, and what you have access to based off height, size, weight, animation, all that stuff. There's got to be some of that, because that is what creates some of the balance that we all want. That is what creates some of the different parodies that we kind of want. We don't want everybody doing the same thing all the damn time. We don't want everybody doing the John Wall and then the John Wall step back every time. That is why it's hard to watch the 2K League, because they do the same thing. Everybody plays the exact same. The difference between the Fortnite and the 2K League is when I watch Fortnite competitive, everybody has a different style that makes their style unique. When I watch 2K League, everybody's style looks damn near identical. The way they dribble, how they dribble, the animations they use, it looks the same. And if I'm looking at the same thing for a long time over and over again, I'm going to get bored of it. That's why even when I'm watching a TV show or a TV series, it's the same concept, but it's a different element. It's a different way they bring the same thing. There's a climactic issue, there's a problem, and then there's a solution. If there's not a solution at it, it's a cliffhanger that leads to a possibly solution in the next one. So it keeps you engaged. It's the same concept. Law and Order, prime example. It starts with a murder or a mystery. You trying to figure out who did the crime. You investigate, and then you get some twists, some hangers, woo-de-woo, and then boom, they solve it. If they don't solve it, to be continued. But you locked in, because even though it's the same, there's differentiation. When you play 2K, there's no differentiation on how we play. There's none. And that's hurting the game. It's hurting us. I'm not trying to nerf builds. I'm trying to create some parity into a degree and some creativity to a degree. That's all I'm trying to do. Where you don't always have to equip the John Wall. You don't always have to equip these certain things. You get what I'm saying? And also, there are elite things in different tiers. That will make you want to build different things to experience the player differently. Where, let's say I have a 75 ball handling, but there's an animation in there for taller players with 75 that is elite. The Kevin Durant, you know what I'm saying? Let's say Kevin Durant got something that's elite in his package, or whatever the case may be, that makes you go, ooh, that's OD. But it's not super slow, because if you do the Kevin Durant, it's slow. When you do anything else behind the back, it's slow. It's hella slow. It's a wind up every time. If it was just a little boop, boop, it'd be different. You wouldn't even need to always have to use Jamal Murray. But the reason why Jamal Murray works is because it's so fast. You know it's coming. You know the Jamal Murray is coming. But you can't do nothing about it because it's so damn fast. And the way the game is, you just can't do nothing about it. And then when you stop it, you still don't get a steal when the ball go morphing through your body. I'm saying they can create balance by creating differentiation on player styles, where they're not just putting the elite dribblers animations in the small tier category. There's an elite package in every tier, no matter the build, where it can be very beneficial. And it creates differentiation. It creates creativity to be like, oh, that's a dope ass move for a big. I like that move. And then you can incorporate new things, because again, 2K wants you to do, and Light does this a lot, Mechanic does this a lot, dribble pull-ups, They want you to dribble and then do the little step backs and shot. They want to create some of that realism instead of this left and right and left and right, because that's the only way people think that's the best way to be successful is left and right. That's not the only way, but that's the way that they do it because that's how they've been programmed. 2K is trying to get some left with some hezzies, step back, jumper. If you look at the bot, if you really pay attention to how the bot plays tells you how 2K really want the gameplay to be. The bot don't never go left and right the way we go left and right. The bot will go left, go between the legs, behind the back, step, hezzy, boom, on a dot with it. Us, we'll go left, behind the back, behind the back, behind the back, up fake, behind the back, dump, go, step back, 3. If you really pay attention to how the bot plays in this game, you will know that the bot shows you the direction they want to go. Because the bot always play how 2K will say, this is what we want the game to look like. This is how we want our game to look like. We want players to play like this to a degree. I'm not saying you have to, but this is the direction we're trying to push towards. This is the direction we want to go towards. And what I'm saying is if we speed and space creation are king in basketball games, 100%. But what I'm saying is you don't have to just have one speed and one space creation move that everybody has to use to only create space. That's what I'm getting at. There's got to be variations so that if I make a taller build, then there's different ways where I can still be effective. Because again, I'm going to tell you this. In video games, you can see 2K added this thing called physical handles. Physical handles is for players who are bigger, who are not the fastest, but they can create space. But see, a lot of people don't use that. A lot of people don't use physical handles because physical handles can have somebody on your hip and literally, if they don't have certain things, can kind of dodge them off you and create a mini Luka shot where you can shoot and play like Luka if you really wanted to. If you got physical handles, where if somebody driving your hip, you can just get off me, change directions, and then they go stuttering. But nobody plays that way because everybody thinks that the only way to play this game is to utilize these specific things. And that's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of those animations are hella slow. They just too slow. Like if you ever saw Damian Lillard behind the back, that's so slow. When have you ever seen Damian Lillard dribble slow in his life? But in 2K's logic, that dribble move is too slow. Some of the moves are just too slow and there's too much of a windup. I guarantee if they had more of a tic-tac pace to it, or even if you do a slow one, it doesn't take that long to trigger. The thing is that the animations takes too damn long to trigger, and the best ones that trigger is the ones that move the fastest. They trigger the fastest and they trigger the easiest. The step back from John Wall, the snatch back from John Wall, and the behind the back from Jamal Murray are the fastest triggering animations in this game. But 2K don't be knowing what great SIGs until the community get the game and break that thing. Okay. Nah, it wasn't hella best SIG videos and all that though was my point. Oh wait, hold on. What'd he say? No, it was the same thing between leg hop steps. 2K20 did have different styles. They did, but we know that behind the back was OP. If you was able to get that behind the back, you was elite. They need better testers. Humans are smarter than bots. Come on, man. No. Okay. Not all humans are smarter than bots. I'm going to say that. There are some bots that play this game better than humans. I'm going to say it again. There are some bots that play 2K better than humans do. Point blank, period. They play the game better than we do. I just showed you, Jason Tatum just cooked me because he's doing things that are different. This man was hezzy, between the legs, stop, fade, bow, on the dime. On the dime. There are animations that we can't even do as humans that the bots can do in this game that will bust your ass. Pause. And excuse my language. That would dog you because they have straight instant ability to move and just stop on a dime while you, by the time you about to move, they already in the jump shot ready to go in the game. When people quit, that's why when sometimes people hate when people quit. Because they bots become elite. They bots become elite. They start doing moves. You be like, bro, what the freak is this? Run to the, stop on a dime, 3. Step back, fade, 3. They counter every way you move. If you move this way, if you really, see, I be paying attention to this game too much, man. When you move, they already between the legs. They're already programmed to go between the legs if you play a certain way. They already got their secondary move ready to go before you even start to recover from their first move. So by the time you recover, they bow. 3 in your ass. Bow. Block it. Straight like that. And then there are bots that are trash. There are bots that don't do what they're supposed to do. There are bots that don't switch. It be like that. But what I'm getting at, what I'm saying is that there are some players that are smarter that can play better than bots for sure. But the issue with our community, and it's no disrespect to us, I was speaking about the league play that you were referring. Oh no. The league play. They are okay. Okay. I'm not saying they're not smart. They're very smart. They know the game. But again, the league play too. They do a lot of over dribbling. Especially defense. Defense, bro. They barely got adrenaline bars when they be playing defense because they spam that X something crazy, and then they wonder why their player ain't doing what they're supposed to do because you're using all your abilities up already. You didn't spam twice. You had your third bar. You got 1 bar left, my boy, and you expect to be elite? No, you had your 1 bar. But what I see in the league is that we are accustomed to playing a certain style. If you really pay attention to the league, it's always, let's see if I can go to a league highlight real quick. And if you see it, there's 2 styles. 5 out, right? And then there's screens. We know that. That's pretty the 2 styles. 5 out screens. That's basketball for the most part. Let's see. 2K. E-League. Did I not? Okay, here we go. Okay, let me see. What is this? All right, this is the turn. I want the highlights. Can I see the highlights? All right. Can I go to the highlights real quick? Damn, they only got
Welcome back to The Ticket, powered by AT&T.
So let's see.
And a lot going on, a lot to keep up with, but that is why we love how frantic this tournament can be. 59-49, Hornets Venom GT. They have looked good. So here's the common denominator I'm seeing, JT. We have 2 teams making lineup changes, and both defensive have improved quite a bit. Genji especially, here for the Hornets in this game. I mean, it has been an exclamation point.
If you look at that, he could have shot right there. But they must have called the play.
49,
he had to call the play.
Hornets Venom GT. They have looked good. So
right. So
here's the common denominator I'm seeing, JT. We have 2 teams making lineup changes, and both defensive
set the pick
have improved quite a bit.
So literally, he could have shot. But you know why he didn't shoot? Because he had 1 bar. That's why he didn't shoot. He had 1 bar. So that 1 bar messed him up. Now, this is what I mean. He had a play set up too. It was a screen to go back to the big, which is we looking at right now. But what he could have did when he had him beat is, again, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes they even do.
Here's the common denominator I'm seeing, JT.
Sometimes, right?
We have 2 teams making lineup changes.
About to set the screen, right?
And both defensive have improved quite a bit.
He could have
Genji especially.
Instead of going wide, He could have went at that angle to make this corner, to make that corner guy. Can I stop it?
Denominator, I'm seeing JT.
Hold on, I'm gonna try.
We
to
have
stop
two
it.
teams making lineup changes, and both defensive have improved quite a bit.
Stop it. So, sorry about my. So, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you watch this, right? Here's the thing. This dude is beat, right? He didn't quick stop because he got one bar. So the shot is not a good shot in 2K eyes because your ratings is down. So it's going to be hard to shoot, right? So if I'm knowing that, right, and I'm not saying I'm better than none of these dudes because sometimes when you're in the game, it's hard to just think like that. But think about this. You have an ability to attack the defense and to force this guy, Steez, to make a play. A few things is going to happen. If Steez don't make a play, then this guy, what's this dude name? The Wild Walnut, pause. That is a crazy name. Is probably going to help. And then Rize, or whatever this guy name is, he's either going to go down there and then somebody's going to take this rotation or whatever the case may be. But if he attacks, he forces the defense to make a play, but he doesn't. What he does is that he's wide open right here. He's literally wide open. If he had another bar, he probably would have quick stopped and shot, but he don't. So I understand why he didn't shoot, but
Genji especially here for the Hornets in this game. I mean, it has been an exclamation point. There have been some key plays going down here. We've seen a lot coming out from Big Saint, Fluke Block, really everybody getting involved on the defensive side for the Hornets.
Nice play. That was a nice play.
It's definitely
that was nice.
A great
that
switch.
That was beautiful. Run that back. See, stuff like that is beautiful. You don't see that much, but you see how he played. Look at
Fluke Block, really everybody getting involved on the defensive side for the Hornets.
Right. That was a beautiful
it's definitely a great switch.
That's some Kyrie Irving.
The only thing I was worried about was Vonnie at shooting guard.
Get the ball up.
I've never seen Fluke Block really at guard. I knew Chess could play power forward.
So this one, they use
like
a lot
I said,
of screen.
Step Jesus. But yeah, I'm not. I like it for him. Like it seems like they have like a resurgence.
I don't know if
it seems like they're just a whole. I won't say new team. We don't just know, like you can see revitalized, like really giving it one last push, which is what I like to see from teams in the ticket. I hate seeing teams come in the ticket just doing whatever.
There's nothing wrong with playing that way.
You're playing for $900,000. Like in the playoffs,
right?
It'll be best of 3, and then the finals best of 5. Like,
you see what he just did? A lot of people do that because it's an OP
ticket, just doing whatever.
This is what a lot of people do.
You're playing for $900,000. Like in the playoffs,
boom.
It'll be best of 3, and then the finals best of 5. Like best of 3 alone, you have to win 2 games.
The move is
in a ticket. You win 3.
It's something that people
in the actual playoffs. So it's
that's
like
how you play. That's how you play.
It's like
there's other
less
ways
work.
to play.
It's just play.
Another screen.
Play your best ball or
boom,
play smart ball for 3 games.
Hornets men of GT on the 5-5 season give up an average of 80 points per game. Nobody has cracked 65 here today. 64 for Knicks Gaming. Nets GC. I don't think that they're going to end up cracking that here in this one either. They are getting a few stops, but the offense has to get going. As there comes a foul, that'll be Fluke Block second.
Good game, though.
I knew it. He should have just scooped it. I said scoop it.
I'm actually like, I'm kind of mind blown. I don't know if you feel the same way. That the defensive jump that we're seeing from Gen G and the Hornets is like a 20-point difference. Now, like showing it back-to-back games, showing us consistency right off the rip.
A lot of things are looking
I'm a little surprised, but at the same time, how I know when you're hot, you're hot.
Back in the day,
when you're hot that same day and you have to keep going, it's hard to stop a team when they're hot.
And the E-League, they just the marketing and the promoting and the players don't really advertise like that. Is the reason why this mode ain't really taken off like how it could be, because there's no connection. There's no connection with the fans. There's no connection with the community. There's no connection to make you want to be like, yeah, this is lit. This is elite. This is dope. I want to watch this. There's no connection. When you watch Madden, they get a lot of views because there's a connection to those players. They make content. They make videos. They make tutorials. So they got a connection with their audience. So when they go out and play, the audience, they're getting their audience to watch. That's why they got like 15, 20,000. That's why they getting people to watch on a regular basis, because of the community that those players are bringing to the platform. And I think right here, the only person you really know about is Bear the Beast. Bear the Beast is the only dude that really be having them going crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's connected with the community. He makes content, and he does that. A lot of the other players don't do that, and that's what hurt this league. There's nobody that's like, you know what I'm saying? I think it'd be dope. You know, you get those people who are content creators that bringing their communities that's actually good at the game, like a J-Mac. You see J-Mac now getting into Pro AM, looking really good with his team. He's working with Koza and some other hoopers, or whatever the case may be. You start getting those players involved. You bringing 30,000 to your team. You bringing Koza, who got a connection. You bringing those people to your team. I'm trying to figure out what play style y'all want to see. It's not. I don't think it's necessarily the play style, Brody. I just think people want to see variations. It needs to start. It just want to see variations. It's not play style. I don't think people. It's not a play style because it's basketball. How many play styles you really got? You got pick and roll. You got ISO, and then you run plays. That's basketball. Basketball is that simple. Ain't no. You can change how you play. You can be a 3-point style shooting team where you got a lot of movement going on, and you're trying to get somebody open to shoot threes. You can be like a Princeton style team, but in hindsight, all that stuff is fluff to just say basketball is either you're going to get screens or you're going to ISO. That's simple basketball. It's not necessarily a play style because you can't really play style hoops. Hoops is going to be hoops. I think people just want to see different variations on how you do those two things. That's it. I think that's what it is. They want to see different variations on how you do those things. It's not necessarily they want to see necessarily a play style is going to change, because we know that pick and roll basketball or ISO, but they want to see the animations you use to create those styles. They don't want to see the same ones most of the time. And it's looking like the E-League right now is taking away where you can't get those, and so certain players got to play differently because their players don't have those specific animations. And since they don't have those animations, then they have to play differently. And that's what they're trying to, that's what the community wants a little bit more of, is variations, man. We don't want the same stuff all the time. We want variations. We want the ability to have different things to be successful a little bit, as well as the ones that are the other ones. I feel like, what makes Kyrie Kyrie? What makes Kevin Durant Kevin Durant? What makes LeBron LeBron? What makes John Wall John Wall? That's what we want in the game. We want the ability to see, like if I have a 6'8", my style look different than a 6'2", 6'5", because my animations are different. But it doesn't mean I can't be successful because I'm 6'8". It doesn't mean that I got to make my 6'8" with 85 ball handling just to get the SIGs that the smaller guards get for the most part that are dominant. And now my 6'8" look like, a 6'5" or 6'3". He moves just like him, for the most part, and he's able to be successful. They want to see variations. That's it. Different ways to score. I like when Black Cobra play. It's different. I can't do it. I mean, I could if I tried, and I put into practice, but that's not my thing. But Black Cobra plays the way he plays. That's his style. That's a variation, and he looks really nice doing it. People don't like it. People say he trash. He can't do this in pro. At the end of the day, that's his style. He's changing the way you view it. And the sad part is people hate him for it, or not hate him, but they hate the way he does it because they don't want to see that. They don't like that. They say that's for noobs. They say that's for bots. That's trash. The only way to be successful is by doing this. You have to do this if you want to be great in 2K. You have to move this. You have to equip this. You have to do this. That's why we do this all the time. Like I said, templates. We give people templates. And most of the time, the templates is the same thing. We rarely test any other templates. And again, the people who do test them, they'll tell you like, this one doesn't work this good, but this one has this. And they give you those. But people don't got time for that, and we know that. People just want the competitive edge, and that's what they're going to do. But if the builds and the animations have more parity to them, I guarantee you it changed the way people play a little bit, and it shows the differentiation. I mean, I'm going to tell you this. In 2K16 and 2K17, everybody couldn't do the same dribbles. Like smaller guards had different stuff than taller guards. So taller guards was known for doing a step back a lot of times. Smaller guards was fast as hell back in the day. They was hella fast. So they had step back, but they step back was crazy. Like bigs was step back too, but it was some variations. But bigs was sort of the meta because they was able to do some things too. They was obsolete on how they was able to score, shoot, and all the other things. But the way they dribbled was a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But the play style was unique to their size, their height, and things like that. And, you know, there was more parity, especially in 2K17, because people was a specific, if you made a specific build and you got a specific archetype, your player played that way. And that made it where, you know, it created more authenticness on who was on the court. It also created uniqueness on how you played. Some builds had lockdown, some builds didn't. Some builds had 2 locks, some builds didn't. Some builds had 2 playmaking forwards, small forwards. It was a different way to play. It was different. It was different, and you saw the difference. And maybe people want that. Maybe I don't know. Let's see. Let's go back. Even though LDG, the league needs to start with getting rid of pure lock builds. Oh, that's a tough one. Like, oh, you want to get rid? Hell no. Why get rid of lock builds? Name all the PGs that play with KG. Every team the PG is the main focal point. They got guards in the league that just jump the ball in the post because the post scorer is most efficient. Because if you can't play defense and offense, if you can't play defense and offense and you're a pro, why are you considered elite at that point? Or you can just not be in the league. You don't need to be in the league, and it don't work for the league. Name the top 3 locks in the league without Googling. There was one that used to play for the Wizards. I forgot his name. It was a brother too. I just don't know his name. I forgot his name, but I know he was a good lock. He was a solid lock. That's it. Variations. I want to be able to find a style that works. I don't want to have to play the exact same way as everyone in my position. I respect that. It does. Just people suck at navigating screens. Like I mentioned before, real life is based on limitations. In a video game, we can make builds to counter and render certain things ineffective. I get what you're saying. And I'm not saying, I don't want us to think that just because real life can't translate to video gameism. There's elements that you can bring from real life that you can put in a video gameism to make it balanced to a degree. And if the only way to do that is to do restrictions, then hell, you got to do them. If that's the only way we have, then we got to do it. We have to do it. Then it makes every build unique in their own way. Because, yeah, if you 6'4", 6'5", like what they're doing now, you can't get the John Wall now. You know what I mean? If you 6'6" and 6'7", now you got to get a different animation. Now people may make 6'4", but then if you make a 6'4", then you know you're going to be a liability potentially on defense. If that's what we got to do, if there's no way to create a differentiations, then we got to create the walls. You got to you can't have everything and expect things to be balanced. Oh, they're going to be in the park for sure. I'm not betting. I know. I feel it. You can't, and this is the thing that people don't want to accept. Like, you can't have everything and want it to be balanced. If my 6'8" get the same damn effective moves that a 6'2" get, you can't expect it to be balanced because I'm going to move just as fast as that 6'2" when it comes to triggering the animations. By the time I get into after my animations, my attributes start playing effect, I'm already at the rim. I'm already open enough to shoot a jumper. I got the shot. I got the dunk. There's no need. And this is why we get it to every year. We come find the metas. The 6'6" is the best all-around builds for the most part. 6'7s are really, really great. 6'4s are great too. 6'8s is like that in between that can do a little bit of everything. They nice. And then you get to the 6'11s and maybe some 7'1s potentially. But anything shorter than that or taller than that, it becomes obsolete. So again, if the only way to create balance is by restricting animations, then we got to do it. I'm sorry. If you're 6'8" and up, you don't get those animations. I know you're going to be mad. Make something smaller. If that's the only way we can do it, because if it's only based off animations and you can't control how players move that have lower dribbling than players who have higher dribbling, and the animation triggers exactly the same speed, same everything, then that's the best way you do it. I feel like there is a lot of variations. Now we just can't expect for the people playing for money to play like that. It's different. It doesn't make sense. There's a lot of variations to a degree, but the variations sometimes are too slow. They're too slow. Some of them animations would be lit if they was a little bit faster and they trigger a little bit more smoothly. Most of the behind the backs, besides James Moon, Jamal Murray, LaMelo Ball, who else? DeMar DeRozan, I think it's another one. They all trigger with a hitch. It's like a gather, boom. And that gather takes too damn long. Instead of just to be whoop, whoop, it's too slow. Like, I think Light had one where he was playing with his point guard. It's supposed to, I get the idea, but it's too slow. It's too slow. If that thing was sped up just a little bit, I guarantee you, like the Devin Booker, the Ja Morant, the Kevin Durant's, it's another one up in there. But if they did that behind the back, it'd hit different if it was a little bit faster. Because now I don't have to do a big jump. I'm just going whoop, whoop. That's faster. That's basketball. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Right? But when you put those on, it's like a whoop, 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 whoop. Even with Devin Booker does a hitch. It goes, and then it goes behind the back. It goes. This part is too slow to do that. Because if you just go boom, boom, or you was able to go boom, you get what I'm saying? It hit different. So the variations are in the game, but they're more complicated to administer them and make them effective because of the pace and the speed of the different variations. That's why people put on the same ones, because they know it goes faster. I get what you're saying, but wagering and being in the league for entertainment is two different things. No matter what you do, somebody's not going to be happy. 100%. That's 100%. Real life locks, Patrick Beverly, Robert Covington, Drew Holiday, etc. Game speed too slow in general, offense and defense. The game response time is off. That is a big one. Why you think the score be low? Yeah, the game speed is could be a little bit faster. I think it's the input of the speed as well. I think that's the biggest issue. It's the speed of the game could be a little bit faster to keep the pace of basketball going, and then the input of how you input something and how it responds to your input and how it triggers your input. I think that needs to be addressed. Bank, you playing rec later? Yeah, we're gonna play rec with the homies later. But anyway, man, you know, at the end of the day, people just want to see some differences. And at the end of the day, too, two things can be true. Regardless if they're differences, people are always going to gravitate to the most competitive, effective moves to use. You can put multiple stuff in here, but I'm going to go back to Namir's or Naeem. I think it's Namir video. Just because you have more variations doesn't mean they're effective. Because he said it and he made a great point. He said they got all these moves that's in this game that are only for show, and you can't burst out of none of those moves, and you can only burst out of specific moves. That's a problem. And this is what I mean by just because they're variations, it doesn't mean that they're effective. There are a lot of different ways to dribble between the legs and whoop-de-woo. But if those moves don't allow you to burst, those moves don't allow you to take off, those moves don't allow you to trigger your move to attack, they become ineffective. And they become just eye candies. Because then you're going to always go to the moves, that you use to be effective every single time. And that's why the variations that's in the game are not getting a lot of love that they should, because they're not as effective as the other ones. They're just for looks. And when you start making those be just as impactful, then you're going to have a whole lot of variations on how you play. Then you're going to have a whole lot of uniqueness on dribble moves, because you're going to have people that want to dribble through the escapes. Then you're going to have people that dribble through the size ups and the signatures and da-da-da-da. You're going to have people who play the game differently, move differently, that triggers things differently, that has more variations to how you become a dribbler, that makes you unique to who you are. So now if I'm triggering a Kobe or a Mike or a Jordan, I can take off if I want to. But then if I take off, I can hit you with a step back. Then I can go with a spin. It's so many different things you can do versatile. And maybe they don't do that because they know if you do that, then it's going to be hell of hard to play defense in this game. Because we know, man, the defense is still light years behind the offense. And maybe that is the reason, and then be devil advocate, maybe that's the real reason why those other moves are just for show. Because imagine you give somebody that arsenal with all those abilities to take off if they want to, defense would be ass. Nobody wouldn't be able to stop nobody, because the movement, you can't move before they move. You can't stop them before they take off sometimes. So, like, if I got all this arsenal in me and you ain't got that much arsenal on defense, I'm cooking your ass all day. I could do a step, take off. And you late already, you gone. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm unpredictable. Now, if you really want to, maybe that's why. See, I always like to give you the other side of it. Maybe that's why they only give you a certain amount of moves that's become effective and the other ones are just for show. Because imagine, if I'm playing a guy defensively and he hits me with between the legs and he take off, and then I try to take off, then he hit me with a step back, then my ass is left and behind, bro. And then he stops and take off again, right? Oh my God, bro, I'm torched. I am torched. And you know what? Oh my God, it just hit me. It just hit me, bro. It just hit me. Oh my God, bro. It just hit your boy. That's why 2K removed quick first step. It just hit me. Oh my God, I don't know why I took this. They removed quick first step because every time you used it, you lost the bar. So the way to make sure you don't lose your bar when you take off, they got rid of the quick first. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just peeped that. Oh, wow. Wow. That makes sense why they changed the dribbling. Oh, snaps, bro. That makes total sense. In 23, once you took off, that was a bar. But they said you wouldn't lose your bar no more. If you burst out of everything, then you lose a bar every time, and everyone is just doing random stuff to get open. That makes sense, bro. The quick first step badge back in the day triggered a adrenaline boost. So you only had 3. And so I remember 2K said you're not going to lose your adrenaline bar now by just taking off. You're going to lose it a certain way. And that's why, oh my God. Wow. 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 That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. That's why they gave us that damn speed booster. Wow. Oh my God, bro. Bro, I'm like a kid in a candy store right now that's amazed that I just peeped that right now. I just put 2 and 2 together, man. Oh my God. That's why they removed the badge. That's why they changed it. Okay. Now it makes sense. Now they make sense. Now I know why they only made certain moves be effective and the other ones are just for show. Because those other moves used to trigger quick first step. And they don't allow you to trigger quick first step because that used to be programmed where you used to lose certain things. So now you can't. Wow. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my. And when you had used those 3 back in the day, it made it a little bit easier to play defense to a degree because you knew they only had 3 boosts. So if you took away their 3 moves, that was it. They couldn't boost no more. Now you can dribble longer. You can do a little bit more longer things. And now you can do more stuff where you can still boost. Oh my God, bro. See, your boy Detective Fake is at work, bro. Wow. That's why we got the system we have. Again, the game is always going to predicate to offense. Dumb the offense down so trash defense can keep up. No. Actually, it was easier last year for defense. Actually, it made it a little bit tougher for defense this year. Because now it's random how you lose your 3. Sometimes you'll bump a dude and get a body up and they won't lose a bar. And sometimes you'll bump a dude and they'll lose a bar. I don't know how it triggers a bar loss or not. It's inconsistent. The system inconsistent. Back then, you at least knew that they only had 3. So if you took away their 3, they ain't had no moves. That was it. It was a wrap. They couldn't dribble. They couldn't speed boost no more. And you know who complained? The dribblers who over dribble. And yeah, that part. They complained. They said, I can't dribble. I can't do nothing. I don't have no versatile. I can't. This is suck. This dribbling ain't fun. This is ass. Because once I do my 3 explosive moves, it's a wrap. It's trash. So then that made it where the other moves became ineffective because those other moves used to get triggered off quick first step because you can go between the legs, step back, and then take off, and then that lose a bar automatically because that's a burst. Your quick first step should be a burst, which it should be. Oh my! Wow! Wowzers! Wowzers! I didn't peep that, but now I peep that. Now I know why they see. Sometimes you dig a little deeper. You put some thought into it. You start to probably put 2 and 2 together and see why certain things are the way they is, man. And again, man, I don't know, man. That means quick first step ain't coming back because the way they do it, you can't administer a quick first step no more. You can't. You can't administer, and then that makes those other moves, obsolete. Where you got to do these moves to create space, and I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do, man. But I know that the vision right now supposedly is going to be hoop and ball over everything leads to possibly impacting gameplay. We don't know if they're going to impact gameplay or not, but right now, ball over everything is leading to gameplay and going back to the basics where gameplay matters. I think that if you're going to do gameplay, you're going to need more than just the basketball gameplay. You're going to have to bring those aesthetics. You're going to have to make sure the atmosphere is connecting to the culture, is connecting to the community, and then you got to figure out a way to provide players with an investment to make them feel like they're getting their bang for their buck, getting their bang for their buck, and like they're actually getting a return on their investment, and it doesn't feel like they're getting gypped and getting did dirty. You gotta find that out. There's a lot of things that 2K got to do. They have all the tangibles to do it. It's the fact is, will they do it? And then last but not least, you have to figure out a way to remove the cheaters from your game because they are going to bring down us for real. From the competitive side to the event side to all these things, bro, they have to do a better job of creating a better, authentic brand right now. Because the brand, you don't know what you get from 2K. What you get is a great marketing game, but not a great execution game. It always lacks every year on the execution side, but it does amazing on the marketing. Like at this point, it's going to be hard to combine the two entertainment and breadwinners. Yeah, I think the concept is to chain together moves just to get the speed boost. If you burst out of everything, you lose a bar every time, and everyone is just dropping random stuff to get open. I don't get that part, but I think I get that part. I get what you're saying, but wagering and being in the league for entertainment is two different things. The league is in trouble because there's no face. Like again, there's no Bear the Beast is the face of the league right now. And there's no entertainment value because nobody else, and again, I say this again, our 2K community is not out there to make it pop. The teams that win a lot are not necessarily the most entertaining. No, again, entertaining is not the guys. Like if you look, there's a brother, I forgot his name. He plays Madden. He's a quiet guy. But he's one of the top Madden players. He don't boast. He don't do none of that. He's a chill guy. But he has a connection with his community. Not everybody. Entertaining is not the flamboyant and just out there type of individual. entertainment is just being a way to connect with your community in an authentic way that entertains them enough to make them want to watch your content. Now, don't get me wrong. There are people who are out, like, some of the stuff Speed used to do when he used to do the firecracker. Man, I wish I would let a firecracker in my damn house. Where it's becoming extreme. That's not necessarily entertaining. It's extreme. It's like, bro, are you really about to, oh my God, you really did that? That's wild. I can't believe you really let your damn house on fire. I mean, entertainment as style of play. Now, again, the entertainment style of play, it's hard to do in the E-League because their builders are not like our builders. You get what I'm saying? And I think we got to be mindful. The build that they're playing is not the game that we're playing. They got builds that got restrictive animations. So the stuff that we're able to do, they probably don't have those animations to do that. They have strict animations that their builds are capable of doing. So the things that you may see somebody do in the retail sale version, you may not see that because, number one, they probably don't have that animation in that version, or that animation is not as effective in the version that we play, and they don't have all them badges that we got. So there's a lot of things that's going to differentiate how entertainment that game is. When you play Madden, they play the same game. It's the same game. It's the same retail game. It's not no different brand, different build. It's the same game. So what you see in the retail version, you see in the competitive version. When you play E-League, it's a total different experience. So the animations, the badges, the builds, they're not the same. So it's hard to bring entertainment to that element when they don't have the same things at their disposal as the retail value. You get what I'm saying? I'd rather watch a mediocre team with Black Cobra than watch a mediocre team with a knockoff Bear the Beast. There's a community that connects with that. Like, I'm not going to deny that, but there are not a lot of kids that connect with that. I'm just keeping it a stack. These kids don't connect with the step backs and they don't. I just want to be honest. These kids don't, and not just kids, but just certain people, they don't connect with that. Some people like yourself, myself, I like that kind of gameplay. It's not bad. It's dope. It's different. But, you know what I mean? The viewers are not connecting with that. And they're right. I don't want to watch a mediocre nothing. I want to watch an elite. But so here's the question: should the E-League allow? Now let me ask you this: should 2K allow the people who get in the E-League to just bring their my players over? Think about this. Should they scrap the whole? This is a league build versus retail build, and let them make their builds how they want to make them, and then go in there and get it popping. Should and just get rid of this whole E-League game and just have it where, like all these other games, they have the retail and it's retail. There's no differentiation of the retail versus the competitive. So should 2K say, look, make your my player however you want. This is your build, and you come in here and you do your thing, right? And you on our team and wooty 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 woo. And it's almost like the Pro-Am vibes, right? Where you get your team and y'all can still scrimmage. Y'all can still do all that. Hell, you may even, when y'all playing practice games, you may, scrimmage against some random dudes. You get what I'm saying? Where now you got the retail version the same as the competitive version. And now it's in the E-League. The E-League now is just like a version of the Pro-Am rather than a whole different marketing type thing. I don't know. Because I know when people play the WR League, they got WR courts where the courts have to look a certain way. So then, you just tell the captain of the team, Like, boom, you got to make it sure it look like this and that and that. Should they do that? Should they just be able to bring their custom My Player in the E-League? Where now you can have all the animations that you would be able to equip at your disposal? Would that be better? And every badge that you get in retail, you get in the actual E-League? My point is, I don't ever think 2K basketball would be entertainment to watch, honestly. I don't agree. Because I think the freak was that? I don't agree, and this is why. Because there was a guy by the name of Ticino. There was a guy by the name of Pretty Boy Fredo. And there's been others who play this game their way, and they had the community lit. Straight like that. Lit. Entertained. I mean 40, 50,000 people getting on stream to watch an individual. They loved watching that. It was entertaining. When you saw the wagers of Ticino back in the day in 2K20 and even after, people would tune in 30, 40, 50,000 people to watch one man wager. The reason why the 2K League or just NBA 2K basketball isn't like that is because, prime example, there are not a lot of people who are like captivating the audience to the point where it's getting people to want to watch. Entertainment is not just in the play. You know, video games is video games. Entertainment is in the personality. It's in the talent. The game is the game. Madden is Madden at the end of the day. But they gravitate to the people who plays Madden. Like I said, these people have a community. That's why they watch Madden. That's why they watch those people play. It's not because Madden is the greatest football game ever. Not because Madden is entertainment. As much say, it's the people who's playing Madden. So what's the point of it and its current structure? So Illuminati too. Like I'm saying, I just don't think you will get that in the 5v5. You don't. Here's the thing. The 5v5 element can be entertainment based off, again, the personality. All the people on the team don't have to be that, but they have to have somebody that they connect to. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give y'all a one-on-one, and I know Mechanic knows this. I'm going to give y'all some real stuff one-on-one. Okay. Boston Celtics and the Lakers, right? If they played against each other, the name will be enough to get people as Boston and the Lakers. But when I say LeBron James versus Jason Tatum, I got all eyes on me. Let's say there's nobody in the Lakers that's like a superstar. They're just average Joes. There's nobody on Boston that's a superstar. It's an average Joe. And if it's Boston and the Lakers just playing, that game is not going to hit the same when you don't have the superstars. What I mean by that is saying the 2K League don't have the superstars when it comes to their community. That's the disconnect. Imagine, I promise you this, Meccano, if a Kai Cenat, let's just say Kai Cenat was elite. If Kai Cenat was on a Minnesota Timberwolves, you know how many people will be watching Kai Cenat and the Minnesota Timberwolves Team Wolf Gaming play every time he plays? Hella people will watch. Because it's the name. It's not necessarily the game. It's the game that makes the name. I mean, it's the name that makes the game. Patrick Mahomes, if you got a rinky-dink quarterback playing for Kansas City, you think Kansas City gonna get TV time? But Patrick Mahomes is the reason why Kansas City is must-watch TV. But think about it. If you can't really have superstars in 5v5, you can. You can. You can have a superstar in 5v5. Hell, somebody gonna go for 40. Hell, Bear the Beast went for 50 in one of these games I saw. But the difference is, Bear the Beast, he's trying. And I think he got 30K. If you go to Bear the Beast page, if you go to Bear the Beast page, Bear. Oh, let me. Hold on. How many you got now? Hold on. How many he got right now? 44K. He's getting there. Bear. But think about it. Y'all got to look outside of solely stick skills. People watch Bear because he's good. That's my point. It's not the stick skills. They don't give a damn about the stick skills per se. The stick skills is the bonus. It's the bonus. They care about the character. 2K League don't have characters. They have stick skills with no character. They have nobody that's getting people to connect with. I don't give a damn about basketball if there's nobody on that team that connects with me or I connect to. I don't care. Basketball is always going to be basketball. If I go out there and play 5v5, you think I'm going to have 5 million people watching me play 5v5? But if I'm a Kai Cenat level, I'm a character, and I go out there and I got 5v5, I can have 1 million people watch me play 5v5 because of who I am as a character. So the character can be entertaining. But you gotta have characters. The E-League don't have characters. They have people who have stick skills with no character. That's why it's failing. Hell, Joe Knows plays. That's viewership. Joe Knows going to get 5,000, 10,000 people watching every time he plays. He's a character. He's a personality. They connect to that. So 5v5 can be entertaining if you have the characters that make it entertaining. The drama, the storylines. That's what makes sports what it is. It's not just sports. People don't give a damn about sports like that. It's the drama. It's the character. It's the stories that they tell. It's the narratives that they create. It's, can LeBron be better than Jordan? Can he win his fifth? Could Jason Tatum finally win a ring? Is Giannis the best of all time? Is the Jokic the best, greatest big man ever? Characters. And right now, the E-League don't have people besides Bear the Beast. Is their only character. And that's why they're failing. Because the other guys are not doing their job to build their character. I will fall in love. Like, I'm going to give you a prime example. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, became an amazing character. Where it became box office TV. 2K don't have that right now. And they only have one person. Hell, even with their commentary teams, the stories don't feel connecting. It's just like people just playing again. It's no like the drama. There's no like build up. There's no storyline. It's no disrespect to those people. They deserve to be where they at. Jokic character. Jokic. You see what they're trying to do with Joker, right? They're trying to bring his personality out. He's too quiet. They're trying to put him in they're trying to put him in commercials because they want people to connect with the character. That's why Tim Duncan, one of the greatest power forwards, he don't get a lot of love because nobody connected to him like that. Some did, but he was just a quiet guy. You didn't know about him. You didn't know anything about him. You just knew he was great at what he did. You know what I'm saying? But if people got to see Tim Duncan, the person, and not just the basketball player, people will say Tim Duncan is one of the greatest of all time to ever play this game. I promise you that. They just don't give him a lot of respect and love and due because his character didn't connect. He was too quiet. Hell, Barkley didn't never win a ring. But look at his character. Look at his aroma. Look at how he gravitates and connect with people just by being himself. You ain't got to be outlandish. You ain't got to be out of this world. You just got to be you. But people got to get to know you. And if that's not what you want, then hey, then that's what it is. You have to be a good player in real life basketball or no one cares about you as an entertainer. It's not true no more, bro. It's not true no more. Back in the day, maybe. Cano, that's not true no more. That's not true. You know, if you have skills, right? If you're solid in basketball, right? And again, if you have the skills with no connection, you're just a basketball player. You're a good player. You're a good player that can play the game. You know, nobody cares. But if you are a good player with a personality and people can connect with, they get to learn more about you, they gravitate to you more, man. Hell, there's a lot of people. Look, I put it this way. You got people like Frigga, Dev Labs. They never went to the league, but they're good at basketball. That's pulling in mad good ass numbers when they go out there and hoop pickup and play ones. It's another dude, black dude, I forgot his name. Play 1v1 around the world. Hood basketball player. I don't know if he played in college or not. I think he didn't. Scoop. I think his name is Scoop. I follow him. Very entertaining, and he sells out because he's good at what he do, but he's a personality that people connect with. The entertaining is a big piece to it now, bro. It's not just about being good. You know what I'm saying? It's not. That's why people like Bear the Beast said that we need to get some of those content creators in the league. We need to get the names in the league. We need names. We don't have names. We have great players with no names. The pudding is all on the wall. The great players are great, but if you don't have a name, if you don't have a following, they don't care. I'm talking about the NBA in this context. Okay. So, Joker is elite. He's an elite basketball player. 100%. But if Joker gets out of his personality a little bit more, he start to be more like somebody that people can connect with, Joker will be considered up in the top 5. I mean, right now he's starting to put him in there. Best player in the world. Best player. What's good? What good are names if they can't compete? Well, in order to have a name, Meccano, they got to be able to compete. You know that. But I'm telling you what matters more. Not just being able to compete, but having a name. Without the name, the compete is just compete. The name adds on to the compete. Because people in the league, they compete. If you made it to the NBA, you compete, dog. I don't care who you are. If you are in the NBA, you compete. You compete. But if you have a name, then the competition becomes heightened. Patrick Mahomes versus Tom Brady. That game hit different than just Patrick Mahomes versus I don't want to disrespect nobody, but David Gavin, or let me see, I'm trying to think of a quarterback that didn't do. What's the dude from the Jets? The dude from the Jets, the white dude from BYU. It don't hit the same. They both competed, but it's not hitting the same. I forgot that white boy name. What's the white boy name? Every team doesn't have a Steph like we talk about the good Steph and the bad losing Steph. These dudes in the league are clones and not good clones. I don't know who the clones are. In real life, we talk about winners, babe. That's how sports work. Okay. Sports are ultimately about winning. But it's not always about winning. Hell, I'll give you a prime example. LeBron James can lose in the playoffs. They still talk about LeBron James more than they talk about stuff that's relevant that's going on throughout the playoffs because LeBron James' name is so big, it's so magnifying that his name is always going to get leads and views, right? So even if LeBron James lose everything that he did, they would still bring his name up because his name. Michael Jordan ain't played in years. Michael Jordan is always finds his way in the news. They're always talking about him. Greatest of all time. Greatest this and all that. Yes, he won back in the day. He ain't won nothing since. But they talk about him still to this day as if he's still playing in the NBA because of his name, because of who he is, his stature of Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan and Michael Jordan. Again, they won back in the day, but they're not winning right now. Their name and their legacy, I'll give you a prime example. Michael Jordan and Tim Duncan get talked about differently. Why is that? Because Tim Duncan was one of the one of the most winningest, I can't even say the word right, but the winningest, y'all know what I'm trying to say. He won a lot of games as a power forward. A lot. Went back to back multiple times. Why does Tim Duncan don't get no love if it's all about winning, Cano? Why don't they talk about Tim Duncan then? If it goes to your point, basketball and sports is about winning, why does a person like a Tim Duncan, who is, what is Tim Duncan in the finals? 5-2? 5-2, right? He only lost to LeBron, and he only lost to Detroit. 5-2 in the finals. Accolades as a power forward, one of the top players in the world. Why they don't talk about him as much? They rarely talk about Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is forgotten. Bill Russell. They don't talk about Bill Russell. Bruh won 10 chips. One of the most winningest players to ever play the game. On the most winningest franchise to ever play the game. They don't talk about Bill Russell like that. No. They talk about Michael Jordan. Because it's aroma. What he did to captivate the people. Mike was losing when they was talking about Mike. He was still in the news when he was losing, getting his ass beat, knocked out of the playoffs. But they were still talking about him because of his name and who he was and what they saw. It wasn't just about winning all the time. Yeah, they want you to win. Winning is important for sure. Charles Barkley never won nothing. No championship, no NCAA championship. Hell, they talk about Chuck as one of the greatest personalities to ever play the game that never won a chip. But he's one of the top paid personalities to ever be in this business. And he never won the big one. So is it technically about winning? Is it? It's not just about winning, bro. Winning is important. You want to win. But it's the stories and the connectedness to the people in the community. That's why they talk about Mike. Mike captivated audience, man. What they saw Mike do, Allen Iverson never won a ring. Went to the finals one time. And they talk about AI as one of the greatest to ever be the best dribblers ever, who never won nothing, but they talk about him. It's not always winning. It's not always about winning. It's the people, the personality, what they did, who they connect to, who was the stories that they created, the stories they was a part of. It's not just about winning, bro. Winning is a factor, but just because you don't win don't mean you can't be relevant and don't mean you can't be just as big as the people who did win. Hell, Robert Horry won hella championships. How many of y'all talk about Robert Horry? Who talks about Robert Horry? No disrespect to Robert Horry. Great, Mr. Clutch. But who talks about Robert Horry? They don't give a damn about winning all the time. They care about the character who's winning. It's not just about winning. It's the character who's winning. It's the person that's winning rather than the winning itself. You can win and not even be gloried or magnified, but oh, that's cool. It's the people that's winning that makes it what it is. I guarantee you, if Mike never won a ring, they still be talking about Mike as one of the greatest of all time. Guarantee. The Jordan era. Even if he didn't win a ring, even if he only won one, they'll be talking about Michael Jordan as one of the coldest to ever do it because who Mike was. And that's the truth. Characters, man. Characters. The reason why our content is not where it should be, number one, because we're not consistent. Number two is because we haven't built enough community where a lot of people captivate to our characters. That's why. We don't have the influence. You're just, I can give you promise, mechanic, you're just as good as anybody I've seen play. You can shoot with the best of them. You can do things with the best of them. Your knowledge in the game, you know spacing, you're just as good. And there's, what separates you from the other folks like a Joe Knows or somebody is that maybe you got kids, you a family or whatever, and you're not consistent, but you got a good personality that can connect with people. Hey, what's good, family? You know what I'm saying? It's a good catchphrase. You got all these things. So I guarantee you work on you work, if you did consistency and you tighten up on your thumbnail, you can be just as big as a Joe Knows. Got all the tangibles. But the reason is the people don't connect with you as much because you're not consistent enough, right? So your character don't get to grow. But I guarantee you, if you did those things, you'd be just as much as an Uncle Demi. You'd be just up there with the Joe Knows. All those people who do content videos, bro, that'd be you. Another one, J-Mac. J-Mac, great guy. Great personality. Connects well. And as you see, he's growing. But, he's dealing with some stuff, being there, a husband for his wife right now. Who needs him? And the game is what it is. But J-Mac is another guy who has the potential to be just as great as all those players. He knows the game. He's good at the game. He can play the game. And he's unique because he used big man. So now he has a niche Oh my God, the boy got all the boy gonna be nice. He got 30K right now. The boy gonna hit 100 this year. Mark my words. Bad or good, he got it. 100%. Stay consistent, stay locked in, keep going, keep grinding. 100% my boy about to hit 100K this year. I'm telling you, the reason is you gotta build your character. And you got to build the way you build your community is by building your character and improving on how you connect with your community. You can put out the greatest video ever, but if nobody knows you, nobody watches it. But once you start putting out continuum great videos and they start seeing and get to see you, and then maybe say you start live streaming, then now you start connecting with people like, this brother's pretty dope. I like him. Subscribe. There's no difference between a lot of us out here. The only difference is consistency and continue to grow and build. But at the end of the day, your character is what people care about a lot more. You can lose every goddamn game, but if you are funny and you have a good time and people connect with you, they don't give a damn. They can care less. People can care less because they care about you. They don't, like, winning is cool, but they don't give a damn about winning. They don't care about winning as much. They don't care. Now, in real life, yeah, they probably care. They want to see you win. But hell, if you was, there's people who never play basketball that's entertainers down to this day that do some of the dumbest, outlandish stuff. Probably never won in their life, and people connect with them because they just enjoy who they are as a person. They call them fools and all that other good stuff. They care about the person more so than anything. They could be trash in basketball. They could be dog water in basketball. But they care about the individual. Storylines, characters is what the 2K League is missing. And I mean to go on a tangent. But I think if they got those people in there, you know what I'm saying, it can help get more viewership. I'm telling you, if you got Kai Cenat, the Duke Dennises, and not just those players, you got people that invested in your game. Bash World is another guy that is going to be goated. Mark my words. I see potential. I see 100K. That man is consistent. He's making music. He got music in the game. He goes to the WWE stuff. He gets all the free stuff. The guy goes to the games, the Super Bowls, all that stuff. The guy is going to be next up. Mark my words. An old head that's funny, that has his own unique, and he may not win all the time, but he may win. But they can care less if he win or lose. They love him. Don't give a damn about winning or losing. They don't care. Winning and losing is a bonus. In my opinion, I really feel that way. Winning and losing is a bonus. If you compete and you play your ass out and you do your best, that's all you can do. You're not always guaranteed to win, my boy. You're not always gonna win. You're not always gonna win in life too. Just because you tried your hardest don't mean you're gonna win every time, man. There's a winner and loser. You got to take some L's to learn how to be better as a person in the long run. But anyway, man, the 2K25 rollout has begun. Ball over everything. Hopefully that is a sign to come for better gameplay, better movement, better this, better that, better everything. Will we get it? I don't know. Hopefully, we get something. Hopefully, we get something, man. But shout out to everybody who chimed in. Shout out to everybody who rocked out with us. Shout out to everybody who came by, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we locked in. There are losing teams in the league already. Not everyone in the league winning every game. So why continue to try to emulate the meta when you consistently losing in professional matchups? You know? I don't know, like. Maybe you have the answer to that question. Anyway, man, we about to tap out, tap in. A little bit later, we're going to take an intermission. We'll be back later this afternoon, probably at like 8. We got a church service tonight, so I got to go to the church service for Juneteenth. And then I should be back around about 8:39. You know we don't got school in the morning, so we locked in from 9 to 12 per se. And then we back in the morning, man, after the gym, man. 2-a-day bake is here. We'll start picking up on the content, like the videos per se, where it's not more so like this. It's going to be more so the traditional way of used to seeing it, where we're talking about some of these topics, some of these things that are going on in the community that can, is going to be happening. Again, the rollout is coming, man. July, right after the 4th of July, right before the E-League, we will be seeing probably pre-orders and cover athletes. Again, I'm not pre-ordering that thing until we get it early. If we get it 3 days early, I'll pre-order. If we don't, I'm just buying the $70 version. Don't leave me alone. I ain't buying nothing else but the $70 version. And then next month, for when the pre-order starts, we will be doing bake points so you can earn your chance for a free copy of 2K25 on your boy, from your boy, Biggity Bake, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Keep staying blessed. Keep staying encouraged. Tell somebody you love them. And then hopefully we get what we asking for, man. I don't know. At the end of the day, like in the words of Mechanic, I don't care, man. I'm just going to adjust. So whatever we get, I'm going to adjust, man. That's what we always do. I'm going to adjust. I may be mad. I may complain, but I'm going to still adjust and try to figure out that thing. That's just what we do at the end of the day. And if you just keep doing that and staying 10 toes down, man, you just got to live with the results and make it do what it do. But y'all have an amazing day. Live life, stress less. Rock on one of the best without God. My life will be a mess. Always remember to have faith, hope, and love. Take care of yourself. Tell somebody you love them today, man. You never know. Peace.